the the revolutionaries were wearing, brown hunting gear.
Hmm.
And they didn't fight in formation either. It's like, well, that's not smart. So yeah, they made excellent targets.
I believe it was supposed to be a stupid intimidation tactic that blood wasn't supposed to show on the red, so they weren't supposed to look like they bled, but I think that was a really stupid idea.
Yeah, because it's kind of a giveaway when they like fall to the ground.
Yeah, gurgling.
Googling.
Gurgling, not
But
googling.
he's not bleeding. That means he's faking it.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be a booby trap.
And
Nah, the Brits weren't.
salutations.
The opinion of the revolutionaries would be, nah, the Brits aren't that smart.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing that as ironic.
Well, we were used to attacking enemies only armed with fruit.
Yes, Blackadder.
Not Blackadder, Monty Python.
Very sharp piece of guava, wasn't it?
Mm.
What about the kumquat?
Having been hit with one as a kid, peach pits can be very painful.
Mm. Yeah, I imagine
What
so. They've got that
what
sharp pointy
people
bit.
don't realize is that you take the pith out of the pit, and that's like cyanide. So they can be pretty deadly too.
Hmm.
Toast, toast, toast.
A little bit of toast.
First heard that song.
Did you think it wasn't a real song?
Well, no, I thought it was a real song. I just thought that's good. I'm in the kitchen. And then just toast.
First time I ever took morphine, somebody who didn't know had taken it put Comfortably Numb on the radio, which I thought was amazing.
It's like,
It
yeah,
is
that's about
amazing.
right.
Exactly. As I was just lying on my back staring at the stars.
Appreciating Pink Floyd.
Hmm.
Well, first time I took acid, I watched Pink Floyd The Wall,
Oh my
the
god.
movie, and then followed that by Scarface.
Did you sleep ever?
Yeah. About 2 days later.
I never saw the movie. I like the album. I have the album. I have multiple copies of the album. From
You
from
should definitely.
from from the kind that goes on the turntable to the
The kind that
CD.
turns on the turntable where you play it backwards and hear the secret message.
Oh yeah,
Congratulations, you've
that,
discovered the secret message. Send your answers on a postcard to Pinky, care of the Funny Farm.
and my
And I think it's
grandson,
Chelmsford.
he was over and he was out to my place and he's showing a friend and he goes, look at this thing my Nana's got. It's some new deal, and it's like, dude.
Oh, bless him. You should
Hey,
definitely watch the film, but make sure that your stereos. I mean, if you get it on DVD, it's the only film I've ever bought on DVD that actually has an extra feature to properly adjust your sound system before you play it to make sure you get the best stereo you can.
Yeah, I'm not big at watching video of any kind. I mean, I had to wait for all 3 of the Lord of the Rings to come out on DVD before I'd watch any of them because if
Pink
I'm gonna
Floyd,
sit
The
down, I'm gonna
Wall,
sit
the
down and
movie,
watch it.
Bob Geldof. Pink.
Mm-hmm. Who's not in?
Mr. Sleepyhead.
The Sleepyhead.
Well, he's always asleep when he misses games, isn't
Yeah, usually.
he?
Oh, Mr. Lone Wolf, Sleepyhead.
Mm.
Mm.
Spam him a little.
That
We
doesn't
may ha-
work, spamming him. We
Yeah, we
might
may
just
have
have
to
to start
begin-
with at him.
But he's in the chat.
Yeah, but he'll have fallen asleep face first on his keyboard or something.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I've got Luke.
Kirsty, when I was telling you I live in a hunting zone,
Uh-huh.
on our school calendar, November 15th is merely listed as Deer Day. It's the first day of deer gun season.
Okay, does that work?
Ah,
Hello.
years
Yeah,
away.
see, I started spamming him and he wakes up. See?
No, I was here. Just the cat got my tongue.
Can't got your tongue.
Did a cat sit on your keyboard?
He was being in character because he can't because he's mute.
No, I was.
I was
It
thinking
was
that.
all of the above. One, I was asleep, and then I got here, and then my computer didn't work for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
I see.
I think we were there, weren't we?
You had me at fruit.
Are you asking that regarding with the map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We are at the arcade. We were getting ready to go to the octopus.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay, we're at the arcade. Okay.
because
And
we'd
you're
rescued
way- and
rescued
you're
people
way
from the Splat the Rat
inside.
machine.
The rest of us are kind of holding back, waiting to see if you get killed.
Because you said, are we there? And it's like, I haven't got the map open. I have no idea where you're pointing at.
Yes, we'd just been at the arcade and pulled people out the Splat the Rat machine.
Yeah.
And somebody went to the wood, and somebody went to the garden, and somebody went to the other side of the island, which the Enchanted Wood is the other side of the island, I thought, but
No.
Oh, that's the Enchanted Wood there, isn't it?
well, I thought the Enchanted Wood was next to the label saying Enchanted Wood.
No. The Enchanted would be the green thing there.
Right, I'll put
Probably.
it up now. Yeah, well, both are true. Because the green thing there is next to the label for Enchanted Wood. Pardon me. When he said the other side of the island, he was in Anytown. The other side of the island from Anytown is somewhere around the Screaming Demon Lake area, yeah.
Right, okay.
So it depends where you are. If you move around the island and think that the other side is always going to be opposite from where you are, then this is going to be very difficult.
True.
But yes,
You are here.
Indeed. You've had your fortunes from the fortune teller, and
Mm.
you've pulled the one remaining survivor at the Splatter Rat machine.
And
And,
we saw a clown extend its legs when it got shot at.
Yeah,
And no matter where you go, there you are.
indeed. It's like
Thank
in
you,
cartoons
Buckaroo
when
Banzai.
in cartoons when something picks up its skirts and suddenly grows to like 9 feet tall in order to let something through its legs. It was pretty much like that.
Lovely.
Okay. Did you say you were going into the octopus garden?
I believe so.
All right then.
Bear
Still
said something to the
understand-
octopus.
I still not understand why octopus have garden.
Do we finish combat or
What did the boy
are we
octopus
fighting?
say to the girl octopus?
Got lots of.
What is
Oh,
I want to hold your hand.
I was thinking of a James Bond movie, but yeah.
Rude. There wasn't a combat because the clown ran away, giggling.
Oh, bloody clowns! Clown run away, giggling.
Okay. So the octopus garden.
Sorry, I better put the thing on.
God,
don't
I
I?
can't speak. Let me try that again. Put me
Is
to
it in the shade?
Darty Bartfast said follow through.
Ew. The Octopus Garden occupies most of the island. It's got loads of like hawkers booths and carnival rides. It's kind of like going to the fair. There's Calliope music originating from a large merry-go-round near the northern edge.
So the rides are still functioning?
Mm.
Yeah, when you were in any town, the island powered up, and you've got fairground music and lighting and all sorts. But that music is a little bit off. It just feels a little bit. It's kind of like it's gone into a minor key.
which
It's
is always
freaky.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
There are rigged game booths and children's rides, but everything you look at has grown a sinister feel about it. Everything that once had a happy, smiley face has now got a disturbing maniacal leer or similar. And the colours have become more reminiscent of blood and putrefaction than vibrant childhood happiness. The games of chance have got prizes on the shelves, but not what you'd expect. Things like the prizes that were there, the lovely cute stuffed animals are now like crucified to the dartboards and the airgun targets, and the prizes are things like eyeless dolls and also what look like personal belongings from people who've been here, like watches and earrings and pocket knives and such.
Jakob, you see that ride right there? That ride right there with the 8 like little arm things coming out of it. That ride is called an octopus.
Actually, that is a vacant piece of concrete where an octopus once was.
Oh,
There's a little demon cardboard cutout with "You must be this tall to ride this ride" still there, but the ride itself is not there.
Either it's very small octopus or it's invisible octopus.
yeah, it's missing. Yeah, I was back. I was here in OP4, and it was a fun ride. It really was.
You ride on giant octopus.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. I worked out how old I would have been and that I would have come here.
But he's
You
not there now. Who'll take octopus away?
Based on everything else that's going on, the octopus walked into the garden over there.
Jakob's face kind of loses colour as he realizes that that could have actually happened.
Now I wish I had the illusion power to make it come walking back.
And this is quite disturbing thought.
You occasionally catch glimpses of clowns peeking at you from various places here and there. Never particularly close to you, though.
Do they all have different faces or are they all the
Yeah.
same clown?
No, they're all very different, both in faces and size as well. Some short, dumpy ones, some really tall ones, some with. And they've all got different makeup effects on their faces.
Short,
Some have
fat,
got
fuzzy ones,
bright
long,
orange
thin,
hair,
slimy ones, funny, wunny clowns.
something like that. Yeah.
Is anybody else seeing strange clowns?
Kind of all over the place, yeah.
That is concerning. So, we are still looking for two peoples.
I believe so. Yes.
One in wood and one other
Hmm.
side of lake.
You can see the wood from where you are. It is actually real trees interspersed with a remarkably constructed pathway, and the occasional fake boulder with a speaker in it.
Looks like good home for Baba Yaga.
Probably, yeah.
Look out for hut with chicken feet.
Has it got human legs
No,
and
it has
feet?
no, it has chicken legs as well. Why would it have human legs with chicken feet? It has chicken legs with
Why
chicken
would it have chicken feet, not human legs?
Because it is Baba Yaga's hut. Baba Yaga's hut has chicken legs and chicken feet.
Got
You
turkey
ever
legs.
meet Baba
Turkey
Yaga?
legs. I reckon it's turkey leg.
It's not turkey. It's
Yeah,
chicken.
Baba Yaga sounds American to me. That's definitely turkey.
Baba Yaga is very not American. You ever meet Baba Yaga?
It's
She
from
eats you.
Mississippi.
No, Baba Yaga is definitely Russian.
Right? Mississippi. Ernest knows. Old. And bollocks.
Yeah, it's very much
Testicles.
you are talking with arse.
What, like Ace Ventura?
What is Ace Ventura? I do not know this.
Pet detective.
Is this the kind of law you did? You were a detective for pets?
Maybe. Depends on who was paying.
You are crazy, old man.
You're just
But this
figuring
guy here
that out.
speak far more sense than you.
Chicken's feet took most.
Baba Yaga's hut have chicken feet. Look out for it in woods. If it is there, run.
Could you share the map again, please?
Called unidentified in images.
There you go. Happy
Yeah.
to share.
I know. I can't be bothered to go hunting for it. DM do some.
Oh, thanks.
How many people are we still looking for?
Two.
How many people?
Two more
Yeah.
people.
Two, because we found one, didn't we, back at the start?
Yes.
No.
Yes. One guy, one girl missing. Well, one man, one woman.
One went
Right,
to the wood.
because I'm looking at that map, and nasty thought. Well, you've been talking about Baba Yaga. A nasty thought occurs to me. Looking at that map, I don't dread it. If you're putting on a show, wouldn't you do it in the amphitheater? And these people seem to—they are clowns. They're a bit weird. I have a horrible feeling that's probably a good place to look.
Mm. Amphitheaters are also places where gladiatorial combats have, and the traditional music for clowns to enter in is the entry of the
Yes,
gladiators.
indeed. Which I can't find confirmation or not if it's public domain or not. In theory, the 95-year rule, it is.
Mm.
So if it was because it was copyrighted before 1922, it's probably public domain. But at the same time, no, there seems to be other people who argue. So that's as far as we can go on that one.
Yeah.
But it is popping through my head.
What are you talking about?
So do we visit Screaming
Certain
Demon or
tube.
Enchanted Wood?
We
Oh,
might
we-
as well go. We might as well head round clockwise, mightn't we? We're at Octopus's Garden at the moment, so I suppose it's like Screaming Demon, Enchanted Wood Amphitheater.
Yeah, we instead of going like swimming through the lake, we can use this pathway right here to
Exactly.
No, go
to get
across
across
little
and-
bridge. Yeah.
Yes. And then, well, the problem is, what about the fact there's two paths? We probably need to check them both, I suppose.
Well, we may need to. If we see Screaming Demon, we come back over other path to go into Enchanted Wood.
Sounds like a
No,
plan.
no. We
And
must
then
make
come
sure.
out there to go to the amphitheater.
Da.
Screaming
Make sure
Demon
we use
sounds
bridge
like
though,
a
because
roller coaster.
Joanna is witch, and if that is fresh water, it will melt her. I have seen that movie with flying monkeys.
It does strike me as some sort of scenic railway type roller
You-
coaster type ride, doesn't it?
Well, you actually
Right.
have heard a roller coaster running for quite some considerable time in the distance. Although now you stop to think about it, it's gone kind of quiet.
Very quiet. Is Kai speaking? What about?
And no, not the whole park, the roller coaster. The whole park
Oh,
has
the
still
roller
got a
coaster.
lot of noises.
If it's a runaway train, then if it's a runaway train roller coaster, then what's the betting someone's sort of tied to the tracks?
Yes, it will come down track and be blue.
Okay, so we're heading to the lake, are we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's food vendors and picnic areas on the edge of the lake. Although
I think food has probably gone off. I never want hot dog anyway. Never sure what is in meat, but now,
Nowadays, it's probably a very accurate description.
yeah. But yes, you can take the bridge over the lake. It creaks ominously underneath you as you do.
maybe we should cross one at a time.
Oh, you go first this time.
I thought you want to go first. You like crossing bridges taking top off.
Oh, that was different circumstances.
Now you no longer want to get killed.
I don't see anybody watching for us.
No,
Crowns
Frank,
float.
No, Frank, I not see anything floating down there.
Apparently clowns float. Kai, who is lone wolf,
Mind you, at least we not
hasn't
have
got
to pay
his
to
tongue
come
has gone,
here.
so he can't speak.
Pays to
To
be
the
penny
chat in
wise.
the under the left hand window. Oh, my phone's making noises.
All right.
Hey, Kai gave me the setup. You should give that to him.
Oh, I didn't. I was looking at something else. You're absolutely right. You can have one each.
Very well, Juana.
I didn't even get one for being invited to the garden earlier, so I don't care anymore.
Should all get one, I think.
Invited to the garden. Did I
The
miss
Octopus's
something?
garden.
I typed it as opposed to say it or sing it for obvious reasons, because it's
Ah.
copyrighted
this-
for considerably till 2064 minimum, I believe.
Okay. Presumably this is some
Is there a song about
I
octopuses
don't
that we're
get.
not allowed to sing?
Copyrightable until it's 2064.
I think so.
What song is that?
It's Ringo Starr, isn't it? And the Beatles. Ringo Starr wrote it.
Oh.
It's a Beatles song.
That's
Yeah,
why I don't know it.
when I'm 2064, yeah. Very well, Hannah. I go across bridge first. I be very careful.
When I get older, losing my hair. Many
Oh no,
years
it's okay.
from
I didn't mean it
now.
like
I neither saw it nor got it, but there you go. I got it now because it's been explained, but you know.
Jacob will unsling his shotgun,
Mhm.
take a step onto the bridge, consider for a moment, put the shotgun back in its sling, and then carry on across the bridge.
and
Okey-dokey.
disappear beneath the water as the whole bridge collapses.
Ah, sploosh.
No, it just creaks ominously as you're going over, and occasionally you feel like you're seeing something moving under the surface of the water, but whenever you look, you can't actually see anything.
If nothing dramatic happens before I reach the island, I will turn around and say, see, he's safe. You come over now. You join me, huh?
Indeed, the case is that.
Who want to take next bridge
bird
first?
sounds, it might be a good idea to just take it one at a time.
That's fine.
Has anyone ever noticed that just to the right bottom, just to the right of the bottom right of any image window, there's a line. Graphical glitch in the graphics.
Is there?
Wound me up. Yeah, it's always wound me up. You have to move it around to see it.
Well, this had escaped me.
So I
Okay,
was
now
just
that,
boiling
now, that
something.
now that you've pointed it out, I can see it.
Yeah.
Where?
You'll
I
never
can't
be able
see
to unsee it
glitches.
now.
Where?
It's. I think what's happened is at some point in the past, the shadow was removed from the frame, but that one little line in the bottom right-hand corner was missed.
Mm.
It's a graphical glitch. In
So
the graphics for the window.
If we get to that island safely and nothing jumps out and attacks us, I
Mhm.
guess I'll take the next bridge first.
You do, and nothing does, and yes, you can.
And when I get to the other side,
Follow him.
I will call everyone. Not, he's still safe.
I'll go across because I'm old, so I'm going to go first. Slow everyone
Are
else
these
down.
islands? Are these islands? I mean, they're green. You painted them green. Are they overgrown with plants or buildings or anything? Can we see the other island from this island?
You can see the other island from this island. They've got fake grass for the main part, which is somewhat weathered, and then they've got pots of what were decorative plants around the edge and are now dead branches looking like sinister clawed hands and reaching out for you.
So I forgot the plan was to come back across the other one anyway. I was just thinking maybe we should look at the other one to see if we see movement over there. But that's fine. Well, we'll head across. We'll head across, and I suppose out to the screaming demon.
And one, I'll let the geezers go ahead of her in case they need rescuing halfway across.
How very valiant of you.
I'm the one who basically showed the shark what his spinal column looked like.
You are quite a scary man, you know, Duke. Scary man. No hair.
You all get across the lake fine. And you can see the Screaming Demon roller coaster ahead of you. It is a pretty big roller coaster. It's not some little kiddie one. It's got 3 loops in it. It was originally themed as a hell entrance run by the devil, so I wouldn't say that it's improved in its appearance over time. It's rather than looking like a cartoon hell, it now is looking more like the real thing.
Don't know. Never been to hell, so I wouldn't know what it looks like.
All right, the thing that you would imagine as
Yeah,
a
no,
nightmare
this is a
version.
reasonably close. This is a reasonably close approximation.
You have been to hell? Which one?
Deadland, aren't we? So this is the whole place is bloody horrifying.
That's true. The entrance, I've got a picture of that somewhere. Nope, that is not the picture. Hold on a moment. That one.
How long have we been exploring this area? Hour yet?
Yeah, you can have the PowerPoints. That's what the entrance to the coaster looks like. So if you are you sure you don't want a hot dog? Because there's a hot dog vendor right there.
No, I very much do not want hot dog. I do not want hot dog. I am worried that there is map.
Stop metagaming.
And you can make notice rolls as you're getting a little bit closer to the coaster.
Oh no, there's a map.
Yeah, Theo's thinking about the last time he was here. There was this really pretty ride attendant.
Jakob is being paranoid, looking for things that might try to eat us. Great big teeth on ride. They are scary.
Okay.
There appears to be a large amount of red stuff over there.
Perhaps it's beetroot or ketchup.
It looks like the original ride decorations have been supplemented with additional, more realistic ones.
Looks like kind of decorating you with shock, Duke.
And Juana and Kai, Ernest, and Jacob, you notice a sound of screaming, hysterical, sobbing, screaming sounds coming from above. And you realize that the coaster train, that was going around and around earlier, is currently stopped at the top of the lift hill with it suspended over the first drop, and there is somebody strapped to the front of it, sobbing in
Now, the
terror.
guy that we rescued, is he with us?
Yes, Tom's with you, and he is, well, looking around constantly, jumping at everything and remarkably terrified, but he is with you.
I will tap him on the shoulder and point up at the top and say, "Is that friend?"
My God, yeah, that's her.
I'm
Okay.
very sorry, she is dead.
What?
No, she's still moving and screaming.
I would like to point out, Theo, you are also dead, and you are moving and are able to scream.
Hey, it startled me.
Okay, so if it's one of the people we're here to rescue, then I won't go with Plan A, which was sort of imploding their brain would be a less painful way to go than whatever's got planned for them, and maybe we have to think about trying to save them. Rat.
So, how do we get up there before that come down?
Well, if that's the entrance there, isn't it?
Yep,
Looks
I
like
can
it.
show you what the inside of the
Where
Right
would
building
the
looks like.
control room
I
be
think
for
starting
right?
this is
Inside
not
the
good
entrance
idea.
building? No. That's the point. There should be. If I'm fairly confident that if that's the entrance building, there will be somewhere in there. There's an emergency stop, so we can stop the ride from actually. Do you know what I mean? We can hit the emergency stop. So basically, that locks everything in place.
So it won't move.
So it won't move. And then there will be a staircase up the side of the climb, won't there? Because there is
There-
on those right.
There is indeed a
Okay, so who want to
access.
go and who want to go and make sure thing not to move, and who want to climb up? Oh, I do not like the idea of heights, but no, who want? I will climb. Who want to climb with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you. That sounds like fun.
Okay, Theo and I climb and get girl off front of thing, and you stop it from moving. Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
Kai seemed to want to break in anyway. You want to
Oh.
climb first or second, Theo?
So is it
Well,
two of you going
def-
up and everybody else staying down? Is that correct?
We'll all have to get inside the build. We'll all have to get inside the building before you can go up it, because you'll have to start climbing from inside the gates, won't you? That's it'd be round there that with the
yes.
entrance. So we all have to go inside first anyway. So we might as well stick together until we know
need
that
to,
the
yeah,
inside's
until we
safe.
need to climb up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a cool way to put everybody on that map at once that you told me about? What was
Yes,
that?
the little green face at the bottom of the
Just
combat
drag the
tracker.
little green face and
That
drag
was
it.
Or the party
it.
sheet. Party sheet marching.
There you go. Arrange yourselves in there as you like. The bits where they're bordered in blue with stuff in between, it's kind of like it drops down so that there's like a scenery display below the level of the pathway in each of those, if that makes sense to you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm off the map. I don't think I can get on the map because I think it usually treats the edge of the map as a. Oh, I can. That's okay. Sometimes they put walls around.
Sorry.
Okay. Where is stairs? And then we'll be near. But yeah, I go over
The-
to.
Yeah.
I will start looking for stairs.
I'm gonna go look for the control room.
Okay.
I'll stick with
The-
the old geezer.
It's all these bodies
Which
and
old
gore
geezer?
appear to be. There's all this body and gore appear to be sort of part of the original set, or are they pressure?
Some of it's original, but they've definitely been added to.
Okay.
Lovely.
I am very much not liking this Magic Kingdom. It's definitely not good magic.
Definitely the
Not the
shit.
Magic Kingdom. It's the Magic Island. Magic Kingdom is probably copyrighted.
Dempsey Island. Which old guy did you mean, Juana? Because we've got Ernest, Duke, and Theo, all classed as old guys.
Duke is the old geezer, in my opinion.
Oh,
Theo's the oldest.
he's actually the youngest of the three of them, but that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, but Theo's already been dead once and come back, so it's really hard to determine an age there.
Yeah, that's true.
I can show you what your brain looks like if you want to know, Juana.
That's all right.
I've heard this one. This is your brain. This is your brain coming out of your nostrils.
Exactly. We'll
Okay.
wander down this way then and see if any of these 4 rooms look like the control room.
Okay. Could you please make a notice roll? Wow.
Double 6.
Mm.
Okay. The controls are. Oh, that's a very faint arrow. Can you see that?
And
Thank you, red person. Thank you, Jacob. Not
Okay.
on the track itself, but just the other side of the track there.
okay, well, then I better nimbly jump across
And where's the ladder?
and hit the big red emergency stop button.
That's fine. The
Logically speaking, it will be on one of the 2 sides. Obviously, it might not be on the map. But
You're
logically
actually in the right place. You need. Oops. I tried to draw a pointer and just drag the map. You will be needing to go that way to ascend your ladder.
Okay.
So
I thought it might because you can see the chain, can't you?
Mm.
yeah.
Great.
So is it just 2 of you
Mental.
climbing up?
It was Theo and me, I believe. Unless somebody else wants to volunteer to climb the really, really high height.
I've not climbed up any really, really high heights. Too old for that stuff.
Okay then. Can those of you who are going up please make excuse me athletics rolls to see how well you climb the
Glad I didn't
stair.
go up there then, because I probably would have fallen horribly.
Okay, you manage absolutely fine. The stairs leading up the side are relatively in good shape, but the higher up you go, the more the wind's going to affect you. And not to mention that it is just really freaking scary because there's a sheer drop down one side. The other side you've got the tracks, but the higher up you get, the more terrifying the whole situation becomes. No, not yet. I will now give you this map and put the 2 of you on it.
Oh, maps.
Thank you. I made these maps, so I'm quite pleased with that comment. So
Dungeon draft?
no, it's actually just paint.net, but I got a pack online
On adventures.
that's a post-apocalyptic one, and it includes the beachfront arcade, so it had lots of stuff that was already abandoned theme park themed, so I was able to grab it and make this from it. Where are you? There you are. And the person you're trying to rescue is strapped to the front of that coaster.
I will go to her and unstrap.
Um,
Though I will
Oh.
possibly get as far as back and then it will move and I will have to jump on and it'll be dangerous.
well, actually,
I've
I'm
hit
going
the
to
emergency
I'm
stop.
going to move you
so
back
it
to
should
there
go.
for now. people who are down at the bottom, while they've been climbing up, what have you been doing? Because it's not like a 2-minute job to climb that far.
Just basically keeping an eye out, watching for any of those ruddy clowns that seem to watch us.
Yeah, I've got
Then
my
you
gun
guys-
ready. I've got my shotgun.
Okay. Would you all make notice rolls, please, people down there?
Eight again. Woohoo!
Okay. Kai, that's what you see when you're watching them climbing up.
I love it. It's the person who can't talk and can't shout any warnings. Is the person who sees something the rest of us don't. I love it.
Actually, I think Duke, because you got a raise, when he starts doing that, you're going to see that too.
I'm gonna look at Kai and wonder what he's doing.
Is that? Oh, is it sideways on? I can't work it out. Or is that someone just clambering up the side?
That's yes, clambering up the side.
Okie dokie.
I am going
Don't
to
have mind link.
start combat, and I'm going to allow you two to be in the round, and everybody else is going to not get the action on the first round. I just need to.
I don't see what Kai is seeing.
Maybe you don't yet.
Not yet. Yeah, only people with a raise or better saw.
Just an iguana
Okay.
climbing up.
Oh, how unfortunate. So, now I'm gonna have to do this over 2 maps at the same time.
Done.
Not at all challenging.
Split the party, split the party, split the party, and make the GM cry.
No, to be fair, it's pretty much expected that that would happen. But it doesn't make it easy.
No, of course it doesn't.
Okay.
But you guys did it to me, so I don't feel so bad anymore.
Of course, Neil. Right. Let's see. Bear with me, I'm just populating maps.
Sounds scary. Well, while you're populating, are we supposed to be using WebP for the graphics from now on then? Oh,
Yeah.
JPEGs and PNGs, does anyone know?
No
Well,
idea.
the one I've just submitted, I put a load of WebP.
Because I have to be honest,
A
actually,
lot smaller.
obviously- yes, they're considerably smaller. The PNG image was like 600k, and the WebP image was 65k.
Yeah, that's what I did. I basically went. I went
it
through
just
the
the
thing, converted everything to WebPs.
And then gone back through the code, yeah.
I'll
I'll be honest, actually, I'm not going to go back and change the graphics on books.
No, I'm not doing it on the old
3.
ones. I'm not going to go
Books 4 to 6 will be WebP.
do it on the new stuff. Yeah, I spoke to Doug about it and Moon Wizard, but they said yeah, it's a good idea going forward, but don't do it with backward stuff. Break all the links.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? So first action of
So
everybody's
is that
first
WebP
turn.
for maps?
Everything graphic. No, not for map. Yeah, for maps for
I
PN.
can hear you,
Instead of JPEG, instead of
Good.
JPEGs and PNGs, I think you can use. You just use WebP now because it does as good as both and smaller. Okie dokie. I can see some
not
very
necessarily
scary
for
people.
JPEGs.
Yes.
Sorry.
And anybody who can see a scary person, the first action of their turn when they get it will have to be a fear check before they can do anything else.
Oh, that sounds very fun, doesn't it?
Duke probably shouldn't still have quickness on, babe.
Oh, thank you. You're absolutely right.
Sorry, Duke.
Shush!
But equally, you shouldn't be vulnerable.
No, and probably not on hold either, but I don't know.
Yeah, you should be on hold
Oh
in
dear.
that way because, well, look on the bright side. The actions for them have already happened for this round. They climbed into view. I will give you all the image that I shared to the others now. There you go.
Oh, fun.
They, for those who noticed them climbing, they were able to climb very quickly as their arms just extended to grab several meters above them, and then they were able to extend their legs to push them up towards their arms and repeat as necessary.
Key. Well, I failed my fear check, so that's going to be a -1 on my trait rolls, isn't it?
Fear table.
It's a terror check rather than a fear check.
Mm.
We're in a deadline.
Now. True. There's no point in
Any-
trying to. There's no point in trying to roll. So.
Oh dear, Theo.
It's -4, and I've only got a
I'm-
D6. So there's no point in trying to
Well,
re-roll.
also Theo's yellow, so I mean he's gonna just be in lots of trouble all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I start shaking. Okay.
Do the clowns have any modifiers to fear?
I'm opening one up because I can't remember because I've slept since then. Come on, open up you.
Because obviously one that'll affect the fear table rolls, but also more importantly, it affects the.
Actual fear check.
You're
Yes.
absolutely right, and yeah, I think they do. Oh no, they've just got standard fear. However,
Okay.
for reminding me, I am giving you a Benny, so thank you.
Okay, so I'm distracted.
Okay. Has a fear table automatically applied that to you guys, or do I need to? Because I've buried.
You'll need to apply it. Theo will be shaken at the start of his turn. Well, Theo will be shaken after the start of his turn, which means he'll have to spend a Benny to unshake and won't get a free roll to. Or
What did
unless you're
you-
making us all make fear checks now.
No, it's at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
What
the
did you get,
original
Duke?
rolling.
Distracted.
Distracted. There you go.
Effect needed. Done.
Okay. Is that your full turn?
Well, I'm going to see if how he reacts to it first.
Oh,
He needs,
sorry.
he needs a vigor roll.
You actually managed it. For some reason, I thought you'd failed.
No.
Which one did you target?
Clown 1.
Thank you.
Bugger.
Vigor roll, not spirit.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's better for you, isn't it?
He
Oh,
crit failed.
well done.
Doesn't make any real difference, I don't think.
No, you still put stun on him. That's it.
Yeah. Maybe I caused a embolism and he's worse off. Who knows? Okay, he's stunned and down, so I don't feel the need to move away, and I'm going to stay near this control panel. I will, however, as a readying action, not an arrow. That will be the end of my go.
Hi.
And
You
you've got to
taking your
remember
fear
to put,
check.
he
You
doesn't
don't
care.
care. Good job.
Ho, ho, ho. World's worst damage roll.
You shot him through the hair. But it was.
Giving them a hair part. So
Okay.
Reassuring.
You take that one out and it bubbles and melts into a pile of brightly coloured goo.
Oh, joy.
And we're on to a new round, which means, oops, I forgot to take people off hold,
Yeah.
so I'll do that and redeal those.
Deal him. About the times I've done that, you put everyone on hold for surprise, and then you forget to take them off hold before you start the next round.
It's very easy to do, or not do, as the
Mm.
case may be. There you go. Did
Just-
any of those four get jokers? No, no jokers. Okay, we're good. Okay, so
This is Jacob. We're looking okay at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to change that. I don't like the idea of going after all the clowns. I'm now not going after all the clowns.
okay.
Oh, I see a clown.
Just stop clowning around.
I'm going to
Ready?
move forward.
Mhm.
Shoot him.
Shooting clown one.
Yep, that's the only one I can
Okay.
see. So
Don't
Okay.
forget he's prone and on the ground and everything else.
is he?
Yeah.
Yes,
he's
I stunned him.
I'm still going to shoot him.
Okay.
Civilization.
You miss. Jacob.
Okay, I best make my fear check.
Oh,
Nice.
Ah, minions of Baba Yaga!
crikey, you got more up there, haven't you? I hadn't noticed how many you had up there.
Oh, you got 4 down there.
I only
There
see
is-
2.
Oh, I see 4. If you
Oh, no,
can't
don't
see
get me
4
wrong.
people.
I'm talking in character. I can see there's 3 left, but I can only see 2 of them.
Yeah, but I'm higher up. I can see down. Oh, there's a roof there, isn't there?
There's a
Right,
roof
so-
there.
Yeah, so I'm going to run round the front where and say, "Do not worry, lady. We help you." And I'm going to push the clown off the edge.
I'd just
Okay.
like to point out that your clever plan was to stand in front of the roller coaster.
Oh yes, I'm well aware of that.
Would you make an athletics roll for standing on a track about 200-300 feet above the ground?
Did you say splat?
I'm fine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right. So actually, I need to
He
roll a
doesn't seem to
D10.
understand your reasoned argument, and he's pretty much going, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" It's kind of hard to
Jacob-
reason with her.
Jacob was the last to jump, the first to hit the ground.
Yeah. So
And he
I
ain't
get-
gonna jump no more.
I get +2 strength because I moved that far, and I'm going to try and push the clown off the edge. It resists with its strength.
Which one are we on? Number 8. Okay, okay. Everything's overlapping everything else.
He landed
Oh.
on the tarmac like a lump of strawberry jam.
Bye bye, clown 8.
Okay.
That goes 2 inches out, so it goes away from the edge.
It falls down part way and its long arm extends,
Oh yes.
grabs on to the lattice work, and it slams back into it and starts climbing back up again.
I threw it 10 feet out. How long is it bloody arms?
Did you not look at the picture?
Very.
Very
Very.
long.
But-
I
oh,
did
well,
wonder
Wanna
why
see
you
a
were
very
pushing him
long
rather than
arm?
just killing him.
because I was hoping that it wouldn't grab hold of stuff and would fall to its death. And then I will turn to the lady and say, I untie you shortly, because I don't think I'll have time to do that as well.
Let's have another look at that. And look at the arm.
I'm sure it's not 10 feet long.
I'm sure it can go as long as it needs to, mate. It's dead, lads.
Extendable limbs. The clown's limbs, blah blah stuff you don't know, and extend to up to 8 feet.
And I threw it 10 feet out.
Look, I'm the
Yes,
GM.
but that's 8.
Sod off.
Yes, dear, you're the GM.
He's got very flexible shoulders as well that give him an extra 2 feet of reach.
Yeah.
There's and the high wind at this, the high wind coming blowing in the direction you put in your face means he got blown back 2 feet as he fell.
Well,
And I did say that he went down a significant amount before he arrested his fall. He's
True.
not gone all the way down. He's not right at the top. He's going to take some time to climb back up again.
so halfway up the ride is the place where he stopped.
Yes. There isn't any other place. No, I can't make that work.
Yeah.
Isn't at the bottom and it isn't at the top.
Mm.
So I'll put him off. I'll put him off the map there, and he isn't an issue to you.
And then
for
use the
time
Alt
being.
key and the mouse wheel to put him down negative however many far he is.
Oh, how do I do that? Sorry, the what key?
Alt.
Alt key.
Alt. Ah,
And the
he's
mouse
smart.
wheel so you can make it minus however many inches he
Ah.
fell. Because you see, the point being is then you see is if Jacob does want to lean over the top and shoot him, it will factor that into the range.
12, 18.
I can't remember the link to the site. I had
Okay.
to look up for the strawberry jam calculator.
Mm.
Oh,
The other
it's
week
me.
when you
Thank you for that. That is helpful. Okay. Where are we?
Hi.
Yes, it's Kai.
Yeah, did you see my comment on Ernest? He's missed.
Mm.
I'm trying to have a look now, but the bloody coaster's in the way.
laid down the importance of being I like that one.
The roller coaster was partly over what you'd written. I had to move it to see it.
So, I think I'm just
No,
going to
no, roller coaster not to move. That's bad.
Going to run.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention it earlier. Shane was very impressed by Shane Hensley was very impressed by your game last week. So
Was he?
yeah.
I noticed he did a love, but I wasn't sure if it was just you're
Yeah.
playing my game cool or he actually watched it.
Probably. Oh, I think I don't know. But
To be honest, I was a bit
I think you should
intimidated.
take it the best. Should take it the best possible way.
Watched the whole
Uh,
thing and loved it. That's what happened.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because that clown is down, right?
I am pointing at the clown very far to the south of us all, by the way.
Clown 2, you mean?
That's the
Yeah.
one.
I am pointing at Clown 2 to Kai and Juana.
Well, you knocked an arrow, didn't you? Presumably you're pointing the arrow at it.
Well, I knocked an arrow. I'm sort of watching to see if the one that I stunned gets back up, or if the one to the south got closer. But obviously, initiative-wise, it's not so bad. But
Okay, Theo.
Well, Theo gets shaken just after his turn starts, doesn't he?
Oh,
The
yes.
Theo
I'll put-
starts shaking, so I will go ahead and spend the Benny to unshake.
Well, you would have got a free roll. Oh, no, you wouldn't.
no,
have.
he
Yeah,
became
you're right.
shaken after his turn starts, so it's not a free
Yeah,
roll, unfortunately.
You're absolutely right. Yes, okay, that's fair enough.
And then Theo is going to step up and use his claws to rip his throat out. Out.
Hits.
I think that might hurt.
Oh, wrong.
Mm. Okay.
And then Thea will continue walking this way, holding that ripped out throat towards clown number 6.
Okay. The one that you just ripped out the throat of, the remains of it melts into a pile of brightly coloured goo, and you notice that what you're holding definitely has never been alive.
Oh, I'm sure. But I'm still doing the whole "you're next" kind of thing.
Your necks.
Very funny.
Duke.
Let's try again. Did that put me on hold? Yes, it did. I'm going on hold.
Very good. Juana.
Well, I saw where Duke was pointing, so I can see Clown 2.
Yeah.
Do I need to do a fear check?
Yeah.
-4. Don't forget.
That's not a fear check, that's a spirit roll.
Yeah, same difference.
Apart from that it doesn't apply the fear level.
Yeah,
So
that's what
if
I'm
you
trying
take
to
the
get.
4 off
-4.
it, that's a 0 then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So
Well,
that-
I'll penny at one time and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I can save my Benny.
Fear table, do you need me to share it?
Oh, I've got it.
Okie dokie.
Hello, Danny.
Sorry, ignore that. That was me accidentally
How are ya?
clicking roll fear after I was just putting it down on a function key because I didn't
Okay.
need it.
So I'm full pace away.
Yeah, and that's going to have to be away from Clown 1 and Clown 2, so pretty much up the track.
We'll see.
Looks like you got backup coming.
I mean, you don't have to continue up the track once you get out of the, I'd say door, but the hole the coaster leaves the building by. You can then change your mind and go in a different direction. But
Where you been hiding?
Because of the fear, I can't do anything else this turn,
and
right?
no,
Give me some
because
idea.
No,
you
you're
pass-
too busy with panic. Yeah. Okay, that one remains stunned.
Indeed. I need to move that out of the way so I can see. There we go. Clown 2. There's the pace. There's the pace.
Yeah, he was out too much, so yeah, but it was good.
Ugh, I can't see.
I'm going to change my.
Must interrupt.
Okay.
Bollocks.
Alex.
I might Benny that. Try one Benny on that. No, I don't get to interrupt him. Damn it! I thought it'd be really cool now. I'll just wait for him to get close and then shoot him. But no, I mucked it up.
Oh. Okay, he is going to. Let me just check what he's armed with. Whatever. Actually, though, his arms are super long. Can he reach that far?
I actually think they've got
No.
reach 9. Got 8-inch arms, aren't they?
They've got as long a reach as they need. Didn't you say that earlier?
I did not. I just said I'm the GM and I said so. That's not
No,
the same.
Kev said that earlier. They've got as long a reach as they need.
Well, let's see.
That's why I was trying to be clever and interrupt it before it got close enough to me, but I failed miserably.
Let's just
Need a new dice.
target, then it'll tell me what the range is, won't I?
All Lord of the Rings, mate.
That should be. What did you say? If it's got 8-inch, that should be in range, shouldn't it?
If it's got 8-inch,
Eight-
if it's got,
I
if
got
they
eight-
can extend
8
their
foot
arms up to
arms.
8 inches, then they've got a range of 8, haven't they?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, fine. Then
Oh, hang
Oh,
on, 8 feet. Sorry,
8
8
inches.
feet.
No.
8
Two,
No,
inches.
2-inch range.
2-inch range. So it
2-inch
can't.
range.
In
Yeah.
which case, it will throw.
Sorry, I misunderstood you. I thought you said 8 inches, not 8 feet. Hence my
No.
confusion earlier.
It will. In which case, throw a knife and utterly miss. It's the knife
Well,
clatters down.
you know where we are,
between the
dude.
tracks between Duke and Kai.
We're on Mondays now.
Clever.
11 is
Hang
we're
on.
doing alternating. I play Savage
Should
Worlds on Mondays,
Okay.
and then the next Monday 11 DMs D&D.
Clan 2 shaken. Okay.
We're doing
there you go.
Let's go. It's just because obviously I interrupted him.
Savage
so
Rifts.
I
Yeah.
failed to interrupt him.
Like,
but I still get to
set
shoot
in the
him, so
future with
shut the hell
magic,
up.
No, that's
rocket
fine. It's
launcher.
fine. I just forgot. It's all good.
powered armor, and dragons.
No, not drag
Magic.
a pointer. Move, you muppet. There.
Oh.
Okay.
Not running.
Well, Discord is gone.
No, because they're taking the most out of their crazed movement and giggling and trying to make themselves
Yes,
as
exactly.
scary and intimidating as possible.
I just realised that after I said it. I thought, actually, no, I can tell what they're doing. That's that whole Freddy Krueger thing. He doesn't run, does he? He just takes his time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the Discord server. Boom. It's the
That
new one.
one's moving there. That one is moving to here. And having a go at Theo. Having a really bad, totally missed go at Theo. 8 is that the one that's off? Yep. He's just going to climb up a little bit. And we're on a new round, and Jacob goes first.
I will untie the lady from the front of the thing and get her onto the steps.
Okay, you start untying her. Please make an athletics roll. As the coaster starts to move.
Okay. Is that enough to get into the coaster?
What? I'm sorry, I need to move this because I can't see the result of what you rolled.
I rolled a 5.
Yes, you can. Well, you can just about get into that car. Yes.
Did I get her untied at all?
No, because you were just starting to, and the coaster started moving, and a reflex action of not wanting to get run over and knocked over, you got into the coaster, so you're going to go with it rather than get run over by it or knocked off by it.
Who would have
Okay.
thought that in a dastardly evil theme park full of nasty monsters that is full on Deadlands that the emergency stop button wouldn't work?
I know.
sorry,
Never would have crossed anyone's mind.
sorry, Jacob. I thought I was being very clever there.
You were being amazingly clever, and I think I gave you a Benny for it.
You
But
did.
unfortunately,
Do you know what's going to be really bad is I'm now effectively using a mechanical item, and my character's got all thumbs and is bollocksed.
it's okay. I'm not counting you as using the roller coaster. Of course, if you try and use any of the seat restraints, that's a different matter.
I was hoping that me riding the roller coaster will just cause it to break down and stop.
Nah, that's
Oh
too
yeah,
easy.
because if that happened, it wouldn't do anything weird like derail or anything. No, that'd never happen. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the tracker onto you. So that's your action.
Yeah, I'm done.
And now it's
Okay.
Jake.
So I'm looking down, and the roller coaster's moving, even though the big red emergency stop button is fully depressed and engaged. Is that what we're
Yes.
saying? Yes, that's fine,
Yes.
because that means I can't do anything about it, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Fair enough.
I am going to just shoot the clown I shook last round.
Laters, dude.
Between the eyeballs.
Wow. Wow. Nice.
Mhm.
You poleaxe it.
Off
like
that
the-
one off.
Surely it has to like go up on one foot and do a little pirouette before.
Oh
it
yeah, I like
leaves the
that. That's
goo.
great. I was going to have it go completely rigid and fall over backwards and melt, but you know, the pirouette thing sounds really cool. It still then melts. How do I do that then?
I am going to start thinking about I'm going to sort of move slightly back that way, I think. Away from the tracks, especially if the roller coaster's running.
Mm. Yes. Okay. Where are you? You are there. Okay, Ernest. Are you there, Ernest?
Ernest goes to camp. He's still prone.
The other one is, yes.
Yes, he's failed to get up yet.
Oh, hang on. Cancel that move.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the corner here.
Because you possibly could hear it cackling, couldn't you?
Yeah, I heard some cackling. I'm going to go to the
You
corner.
want to go there?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah. Cool.
Shoot this.
Would anyone happen to like to guess what can of drink I've actually just opened? It was only just occurred to
Dr.
me.
Pepper.
Yes, the significance.
Well, you can't get irradiated then.
No, it's complete fluke. It's just they've got less sugar than Coke in them. That's why I bought the Dr. Pepper. They have a lower sugar count than Coke.
I shot my shotgun.
Okay.
I suddenly realised just as I opened it, hang on, Dr. Pepper, and we're playing Hell on Earth.
Cool.
How very in keeping. One melty clown. There you go. Juana,
I was
See,
panicked last round.
you
What-
were. See if you can calm yourself at all.
What do I have to roll?
Is it another fear check or is it a spirit
Just a
to?
spirit.
You're
check.
you are technically shaken, aren't you? And panic. Well, you're panicked until
Yeah.
you recover from spirit, basically.
When-
You're technically shaken.
Oh
in the
dear.
fact that
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't- Okay.
You keep running.
Yep, keep on running.
That's another copyrighted song. We can't go there.
Yeah, but it's in my head.
Yeah, and mine.
I'm gonna run smack dab into Ernest.
Ernest, please make a roll to avoid a crazed panic in Juana from knocking you into the tracks.
What kind of roll am I making?
Agility.
Agility, please.
Yeah, go running
Just
up that
to-
hill and go running up that coaster.
Many problems.
Oh dear.
I might Benny that.
Okay, feel free. There we go. You
Gonna
hold onto
double
the rail and
backflip.
manage to not get knocked over.
I thought we were about to have Yakety Sax playing as well.
Have you just noticed that his dice are different colours depending on the number that we roll?
Now you mention it.
Because the one
That's
was
cool.
white and the 4 was red.
Awesome.
I'm going to have to change my dice now.
Okay,
You
Kai.
jealous?
Yeah, I am jealous.
You've got a new dice pack. Which one's that?
Isn't that the Amulus of Focus dice set you're using?
Uh,
Or if they added even more. He says, panicking and thinking he has to go look at if he's missing out on dice.
Clicky clacky
is
Macross
yeah, it's the
simulation.
Annulus of Focus
Yes.
from Becky Thumpland. Auto center map off. You. Why did it turn back on again?
I do wish they default that.
I hate it too. Ew. See if it's.
No, I own all the dice.
I have not yet bought the later ones because I've a little bit of cash flow issue at the moment. Auto center maps off on mine, so it's not that affecting it.
Oh, it's a per player option, isn't it? The GM can't turn it off, annoyingly.
Yeah, per player. Some players like it. Let them have it if they want it. Got to tell them they can turn it off if they want.
Okay, so where are we doing?
No one in my stream said let the bennies flow. They're saying that.
No one said it. It's a shame.
That's
Yeah, no
a
one
good
said it.
point.
Mm.
I'm not hinting to you guys to
can't
say
do
let the
so.
bennies flow.
Um,
I'm just hinting to them. Maybe they'll figure it out.
I'm sure they will eventually, yeah.
Oh, someone said let the bennies flow in my chat, and it wasn't me. Danny.
Oh, okay.
tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to go to.
If you right click the Benny thing, reward everyone.
I'll do that next time. That is useful. Thank you.
Welcome. With Benny.
Well, the only thing left to do because I can't support.
You can, just not verbally.
Well, that's the point. I was going to tell Joanne to stop running away, but it's going to probably not make a difference. I don't think moaning at her is going to be help.
You can shoot an arrow in front of her to cause her to snap out of it because
So-
of the very near miss.
So shooting her to stop her being scared.
No, shooting near her, not
Yeah.
shooting her.
I
Oh.
hope the near miss will
That counts as a near miss. But it's not enough to give her a plus because she didn't notice it because it landed behind her.
Well, no, I'm shooting a clown. I'm shooting at the clown on the rail.
Oh, in that
The
case.
one that was lying prone. I was going to go over there and try to ineffectually press the button again.
Damn it! Stop!
Well, no, it makes a difference.
But how much? If this has started moving, how much further behind it are Theo and the other clown now?
A long way. Count the coaster car as a completely separate map to the track now.
Right. Okay.
I wasn't making a fourth map for this encounter.
Right.
God, have
Sorry.
you seen how big the dice are? You set them at 120%.
Pretty chunky. Okay, we're on Theo. We are. Theo?
Okay, Theo is going to drop the throat that he has in his hand and claw this guy's throat.
All right. Claws versus claws. Evenly matched. Hit. No harm.
Let's Benny that once. Oh, bother. Never mind.
How annoying.
As fuck.
Has anybody
Hey.
seen that image of a post-apocalyptic Winnie the Pooh? Because you
It's
just
not
totally
from that
made me
new
think of
movie,
it.
is it?
I don't think so. It's been circling the internet for years.
Oh, okay, no, I haven't seen it then.
I'll have to find it at some point and share it with you. Anyway, okay, so clown 1 is that one is
Long.
does it auto roll to try and get rid of prone?
No, you have to stand up.
Ah,
It
well, I
also
can
rolls
do
to
that.
get rid of stunned,
Well, stun's gone, so it'll stand up, getting rid of prone,
which takes 2
which
points of
takes
movement.
2 points of movement. Movement. 3, 4, 5, 6.
You've not locked
It-
tokens, have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just as the GM, you have to hold down the Alt key to move.
Good
to
point,
move
yeah.
it.
I didn't know
That-
that. I didn't know why it wasn't showing me the count. I was just counting with the squares.
That's going to be a bug, isn't it? That stun stat is removed but remains vulnerable.
No, because you have to recover with a raise to not
Yes.
be vulnerable.
Not
That's
a bug.
normal.
No, I'm thinking about is they're not distracted.
No. With stunned, it's vulnerable.
I'm not talking about this edition. I'm talking about in the post.
The post.
It's in.
Actually, it's not using that at all. It is using.
Fifth printing as in the post. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're just missing too many. I'm at least going to have one Benny shot here. I want my guys to do something before they're all puddles of goo.
Why? Mine never get to.
There we go. It hits. Well, you have Bennies too.
No, I meant when we're playing Pathfinder.
You're always
Hey,
spending
you
bennies
get
and
bennies in Pathfinder.
killing us because you're mean.
It
Yeah.
flushes you with a knife, Kai.
No. You just said you want your bad guys to do something, and I said, why should they? My bad guys never get to, because you always kill them off before they get to do anything. I was just.
We're not playing Savage Worlds, right? Are we? We should be killing our players, Kev.
He's
We're doing something
pouting.
wrong.
Let him pout. Leave him alone. Let him
No, but
pout.
he's right though, because it's the same with my players. My players went up against a tank basically yesterday, a tank, and they annihilated everything in about 30 seconds. Like, no, it's wrong here.
It's
Kai,
not
you
fair,
going to
is it?
soak? Kai, you going to soak that, or shall I just hit apply?
Sorry, I'm distracted.
That's fine.
Makes you damn
Kai.
vulnerable.
Kai is going to. Meh.
Okay. You soak that. Cool. Yes, is going to.
Oh, nice that one.
So if you want to play an 11s game, Danny, just say something in his channel.
7 is going to. Hit
Yeah,
Theo with
D&D
the knife.
Marauders. We have to make a character.
And
You got a 4th level D&D character. Let him know.
do sod all damage. Clown
I'll do
8.
that.
That was my favorite shirt. I hadn't bled on that one yet.
That reminds me of Buffy. That was my favourite shirt. That was my only shirt.
That's Buffy the Irish Vampire.
No, she was not Buffy that did it. It was in Buffy. It was actually Kendra. And she wasn't Irish, but her accent did sound like that. She was, I don't even know where she was from.
Caribbean, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, she's trying to
Thank
do a
you.
Caribbean accent that sounded like a paddy. That's well done.
I don't know what it
No,
was.
the
but
actress got panned for the accent.
Mm.
Got who? Panned or banned?
Well, no, everyone criticised the accent. The actress who was doing it in Buffy actually got criticised for the accent.
So I was imitating the accent she actually used.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Kev-
can understand.
Kev
Yeah,
can
if that was
decide
going to
how
be
well that
Jamaican,
turned
yeah, that
out.
was definitely not very good.
So, Juano, would you like to try and become sane?
Yes, it would be nice.
Okay.
I think we're past that. See?
Oh dear.
Can I just bang her on the head with a rifle
So
and
I'm
wake her
still
up?
panicked, but I don't
Um,
have to run. So I can just like cling to Ernest, going, "We've got to get out of here. We got to get out of here."
Can I slap her
think
around the
you have to
face?
keep. Is it? Am I right in thinking that you have to keep running until you pass?
Yeah, until you've
Yes.
passed the spirit check, you've got to keep running
Yeah.
away from the thing that panics you.
You are welcome to spend as many bennies as you like on said spirit check, but yeah.
Well, that's all right. I want to get the hell out of here. These guys can handle it.
Okay, fine. You
That's
are
it.
now.
Run towards the runaway roller coaster.
Just run
No, the
away
runaway
on the
roller
grass.
Personally, I'd run that way if I were you.
yeah, the way he just pointed is towards the lake, but I can actually put. Oh no, I can't put you on the
I
map.
thought
You're
I
off.
had to run, away and like basically in a straight line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
You're
much, you are correct. Yes.
But is there a
It's
wall
just now
there,
you
or
have
is
to
it?
clamber up. No, it's that's the staircase up.
you're now running. If you look on the original big map, you're now running between the coaster track and the lake towards the green blob.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
It's
And
a green
we just
blob.
need to keep track of how far you. Well, mind you, this map's big enough. You can just keep running off into the whiteness, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Where are we? Kai.
Major Tom.
Hit.
What?
Shaken.
I'll get Benny that.
Okay. You can keep the shaken result if you like.
Okay. That button doesn't work, so let's skedaddle this way.
Can I just point out? I've only just realised why you picked Kai.
That clown will get an attack against you.
Because it's
It
I'm
can
known
because
as
it's
the character
shaking.
from Lex.
Oh, good point.
Because I mean, Lone Wolf was a Kai warrior, wasn't he?
Yes.
It only just occurred to me.
It only just occurred.
Only just worked it out. I'm going, hang on. Because I was about to make a joke about. I suddenly thought, oh, hang on, Kai. I remember that. And I was about to say, hit it with your summer sword, and then I realised, hang on, Lone Wolf, Kai. Oh, I get it now.
I hadn't got that. That's kind of cool.
I used to love those books.
Did you say he's shaken? Why isn't that applied? Oh, it has applied. I'm just blind and stupid. We don't worry about these things. It's all
And
good.
in your other Hell on Earth game, you've got a player that's playing a Templar that follows the Kai religion and has a pet dog called Landar because that was Lone Wolf's real name.
Yeah.
Landor, well, we started off, he was called Silent Wolf.
Those are very beautiful dice, Duke. But it is Jacob right now.
It's me right now. Well, I'm going to try and.
Oh, I do apologise. Sorry, I completely
Okay.
jumped the gun.
I can keep those for when it is your turn. We can just apply them at that point.
I just got too excited about the new pretty dice I've got. So
They are gorgeous.
I'm going to lean over the front of the coaster and try and get this lady free.
Okay, you're being deafened now because she is just screaming repeatedly. That's like scream, deep breath in, scream, deep breath in. Ooh,
No, I'm not, because I'm hard of hearing because I've been boxed around the ears too many times.
there is an incredibly huge, gorgeous rainbow outside. I realise that only applies to Tavis, who's the only one who's close enough to
You're
see
right.
didn't stop me looking out the window.
it.
There's trees outside my back window. I can't see shit from the
Oh,
No,
trees.
full well I wouldn't see one, but no, I wouldn't see yours. But I just wondered if I could see it out of mine. It's like I want to see a rainbow.
Oh,
Because the weather in Stockport is likely to be the same as it is for you. But yeah. Since I don't carry anything sharp, I'm just going to have to try and untie her or see if there's a bit of broken metal that I can use to cut her free.
she's a little bit scared.
I'm sure
Spend
she's a
a
little
penny.
bit
There will
scared.
be something available.
You're welcome to try, but she is largely screaming.
No, I'm going to try and untie her if it looks like I can untie. Otherwise, I will spend a penny to find a bit of broken metal I can use to cut her bonds.
You can give it a go, certainly. Your actions are going to be at -4, holding yourself onto the coaster so you don't fall out.
Erections are at -4, did you say?
Your mind is in the gutter.
That's to do with my
Thank you,
aggressions
I was
more
just
than
thinking
anything
that.
else.
Your
Kevin, we must
actions.
great minds think alike.
No, I was agreeing with the GM, not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is? You've got a mind like this roller coaster. One track
One
and
track
dirty.
and filthy. Yeah.
Okay, so either way, it's a roll at -4. What roll am I going to need?
You could go with thievery or agility.
Would it be athletics rather than agility?
Yes, sorry, athletics.
Okay,
Thievery or
so
athletics.
I want to get this lady free because it's probably a good thing to do. So I'll put in the -4. She's untied and hauled in with me.
Okay, hauling in is a whole separate thing.
Okay,
Don't worry, you've not dropped her though.
well
But
that's
at
all
the
right.
moment, you are the only thing stopping her from falling off this coaster.
Hooray! Please, please, to be helping come this way, this way, this way. That's not coming through very well. I can hear
I
it
didn't.
from upstairs, but not through the headphones.
I didn't expect you would. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me try this.
Nope.
No,
No.
I held the headphones 3 feet away when I did that. Never mind. It was a scream for those
Okay.
people who couldn't tell.
Now Duke can shoot.
Yes, now Duke can shoot.
Shoot and kill.
Just imagine those 1960s film with the blonde over made up woman who just stood there with her hands next to her face and screamed. She sounds a bit like that right now.
Or Transformers movie.
Mm.
Okay. So you hit. And you
He went
did.
down. Hoping.
What was that against? Which one was it you were targeting?
The only one that's still on the ground map.
Clown 1. Okie dokie then. I'll drag that over to Clown. Oh, I don't need to. It's there. Well, there we go. You splat it.
Yeah. As I say,
Mm.
I will now sort of make sure I'm well off the track before the rat coaster comes hurtling back through.
Roller coaster from hell.
Okay. There are now no longer any clowns in the bottom section of building. The only remaining clowns are one on the coaster track with Theo, one climbing up the railings towards him, and one on the coaster with Jacob.
But Jacob doesn't know about him yet.
Oh.
Want to do anything? Okay, I'll put him on hold. Clown 6. So, Tavis, would you like to make a notice roll as it gets closer? In fact, I've got a picture for this somewhere.
I think with a raise, I will look to the lady and say, "Hold on, lady. Be with you back with you in a moment."
No, I don't have that image. Never mind. Okay. So, oh yeah, I was going to say what you want to do, and realise it's actually not your turn.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
Clown 7's turn, and it is going to.
Can I see any of these clowns? I mean,
From where you are, the building's obstructing your view at the moment. That's a miss. 8 is getting higher up. Oops. Theo.
Like I said, this was my favorite shirt.
You gotta pay for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep hold of my last Benny for now.
Okie dokie.
This is actually kind of a close fight, and I don't want to get scooshed.
I can understand that. Okay. Next round.
Oh dear.
Bad guy's got the Joker.
Ooh, dear.
Ernest wants to interrupt now.
He can't.
No, you can't interrupt somebody on the Joker.
No.
Okay, so Clown 8 makes it back up onto the track.
But he can go before me.
Clown 6
Yeah, I think I just might have wasted the Benny there.
gets that far and attacks you because he can reach you from there. Okay, possibly goes bust. We'll see. No, he does not go bust. But he also does not hit you.
Now I'm gonna interrupt.
You can't interrupt Clowns 7 and 8 because they're on a Joker.
I interrupt Arthur. Interrupt Jacob.
You can interrupt me.
What
It's all
is
right. The
with
clowns
the
are all rolling
wands?
once, so it's fine.
Oh,
Hey,
for
critical
pity's
Yes,
sake.
critical
Hey.
foul. He cut his own legs off.
I think
Actually, he's lost
he's-
his knife.
Oh, I was hoping he swung for Theo and fell off the edge.
From there, it wouldn't be possible to fall off the edge. He might fall a ways down the track, but not off the edge because he's not close enough to it. But he's lost his knife,
Thingy.
and I'm going to also make him vulnerable for the next. Oops, that wasn't what. That's what I meant to do. There. Let's see, Clown 8. So they get the Benny, and what do? They
Muck it
Flub
up.
it. They flub everything.
utterly bollocks it up. No longer distracted and vulnerable because he's climbed back up and he's back on the track.
Us.
Just gonna
Finger.
moving. To there. And now you can interrupt if you want. Do you want to interrupt now,
Well,
Ernest?
yes, I'll interrupt Jacob.
Go on then.
Why can't I find you? Where have you gone on my tracker? Oh, you're down. Oh. 'cause
Yeah, I
you're
wasted the
down
Benny on that.
Benny? What,
It's
getting
meant
the
to be to
four?
draw a card, yeah.
What,
to
to
see
try and
if you
get a Joker?
Yeah.
No, just to try and
Wow.
not to have a card because I had no card. Yeah, it's
You
really
were
Yeah,
on
isn't.
but
hold.
when
It
you're on
was
hold,
it
you
was
never
my
have-
mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on hold, you never have
Oh,
a card.
I'll give you that Benny back. That was just an error, and I'm not going to let you be without a Benny for the sake
Thanks,
of an
Dan.
oops. There you go. One Benny back.
Now I'm going to move to wherever I can see these clowns.
Flipping heck. You just need to move just outside the building. I'm trying to get the combat tracker on you. There. Got it. That's fine. You can now see clowns. Actually, you can see clown 7 and 8 definitely. Clown 6 is currently not visible from you. Your position.
See clown 7.
Yes. 7 and 8. 7 is in hand-to-hand combat with Theo. 8 is a clear shot.
I can't target him.
You should be able to target them on
Kai,
the combat tracker.
you do know that the coaster is going to come back in that way.
Yeah, I'm trying to target him on the comment. Not working.
Just drop the dice on them.
Nice.
That's the way I usually do it because I'm lazy.
Shoot him.
You telling me the guys at the top of the coaster are in short range for a shotgun?
No. That is definitely not short range.
That'll be a miss then.
Or Benny it.
Okay.
9. Is that a hit?
At long range, if it's within long range, then
It
yes.
will be long range.
And
In which
then
case you can keep
10 points of damage. It would be at long range because
Yeah, 'cause it'll only do 1d6
damage.
okay. Well, I'll apply it and then alter the amount.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. I like the lazy ways of doing everything if I can. That is a
Not
shaken.
lazy, efficient.
Agreed.
Thank you. I always like people justifying my laziness.
Not laziness, it's being efficient, as we said.
So is
Okay,
it me
fair
now
enough.
then?
Then I'll pass
Yeah,
my
I'm just
turn to
dragging it out.
Jacob, yeah.
There you go. It is indeed you,
Right.
Jacob.
I will spend a penny to keep my conviction going.
Please make a common knowledge roll. Or a smarts roll. Whichever.
Can you drag that conviction into the box to conviction?
Can you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, then it automatically extends the conviction.
Ah, well, I'll have to ask the GM to click on it for me instead. To keep it going.
You're about to hit the first loop.
Yep.
Don't hit the loop. Stay away from the light.
I was intending to multi-action.
Okie dokie.
I want to pull her into the car and clip her in, and
Okay.
then clip myself in.
It's one of those
hang on.
Go on.
How are you going to clip a bid if the roller coaster's running? The restraints will be locked.
Good point. Well, okay. I will pull her into the car. Hold
yeah.
on.
That's all you can do, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Mm.
Because they've got a little thing, haven't they? As they go
Yeah.
past the exit, it automatically ratchets as the car's shut.
This is a hell coaster. It doesn't lock at all.
Yeah.
In any case,
Well, actually, how close to the loop are we?
you are going to hit it this round. That's why you've got a countdown coaster. I know when the loops are.
Okay, so I will multi-action because I want to get her in.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to do something else, and then hold on for grim death, which will hopefully just be a thing. So I want to pull her in.
Yes.
And then I want to decouple all the back of the coaster.
Okay.
You do know the loop is designed for that specific amount of cars, don't you?
You never played Roller Coaster Tycoon, clearly.
But it'll have momentum for now, and we'll get round this loop.
Yeah, but you won't get round the next couple. That's the problem.
No, we won't. But we'll come out of the loop, and then there'll be and the clown will fall out, and all of that lot will fall off, and then we'll go up. We'll come out onto an incline, and we'll just stop, and we won't be running helter skelter anymore.
I love your confidence in that logic. I'm not sure how
Isn't
you've
how
got
it
that
works.
logic. Perhaps you and I went to
Jacob doesn't know
different
that.
physics lessons.
Fair enough. Point taken. Jacob might not know it, but thinking about it logically, if you've reduced all the weight going up the incline, unless it's a ratcheted incline, if it's a ratcheted incline, then in theory you can just jump off.
Mm.
But if it's just a momentum incline, you're going to hit that much faster, and that get really interesting.
It could, yeah.
You won't have all the drag.
But we'll see how it goes.
Mm.
So is it a strength roll to bring her in?
Yes. Have you put the negative modifier on there? There's constant -4 to your actions because you're on a moving roller coaster.
Okay, well, I best Benny that then.
Good Bennying.
Weird.
Excellent.
And then I will see if I can decouple.
You don't even remotely have a clue how to do that,
No.
which is probably a good thing.
And then
Um, yeah.
you didn't set my conviction going again. Would you put it back on for me, please?
I absolutely will.
Well, I
Yes.
passed my fear check, so I'm just. But at this point, I've been running so hard, so fast that I'm just going to collapse to the ground, catching my breath. And I'm gonna look around and realize I'm out here all by myself.
And there's nothing to run away from anymore. You can also make a notice roll to see what's going on the
yeah,
coaster.
I'm not actually stunned. I put effect on because I was.
I'm trying to catch my breath. I got a terrible
mistake.
stick in my side from running.
Okay, fair enough. Did Stunned put any of the other things that you've got there, like distracted, prone,
Yes,
and
yes,
vulnerable?
yes.
Right,
Take
let's
them
get
all
rid-
off. It was
There we are.
my mistake.
No
Um,
problem. Did you attack yourself?
I can't get anywhere.
Why? Are you stuck?
Probably why I cause you all latency.
No, not that. No. Tabletop's fine. I'm broken. I'm going to go and hold.
Okay. Ernest?
Ernest is just logging in because for some reason Francis
Ah,
awake.
fair enough
That's
then.
why I said sorry for the lag.
That's
That's
Linux.
quite all
That's
right.
Linux for you.
No, it's actually my fault. I was doing something.
No, I'm joking. You know I'm joking.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I could blame Linux. It's actually me, the ID10T error.
Oh, what the old problem between desk and chair?
Yeah, the moron sitting here went,
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I've decided, Kevin, that we're not mean enough.
I think
When
that
was
is
the last time you killed? When was the last time you had a TP? Not in a one shot.
Not in a one shot. Never.
Yeah, see.
Every time, if I want a guaranteed run shot, I roll out Night Train.
Yeah.
A guaranteed TPK. If the player, because if the players are really determined to stop it, both times they've succeeded in killing all of the bad guys, it has resulted in a TPK. Except actually, the second time it didn't, because the marshal got a. It was a TPK, but the marshal got a Joker.
Well, this is written by the same person.
I know. So the marshal got a Joker, so therefore they did get up the next day. They did get up the next day, same as Theo did, and because of that, the next one shot I ran was a sequel set in Hell on Earth with the same marshal. They went back to Varney Flats.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
remember Varney Flats.
Ooh, look at those dice.
Hit with a raise.
And then so the damage is 1d6, is it?
Hang on. Did you put the range modifier in there?
No.
Then
You didn't
It'll be a
hit with a raise.
It'll be a hit.
it'd be a hit. Can I alter that?
Yes, you
Yes,
can
I
drag
can,
it down.
can't I?
You can take it down to a 6, which will make it a hit, not a hit with a raise. And then it'll be
There we are.
1d6 damage. Because it's long range for the shotgun.
Okay.
I might Benny that.
Feel free.
Actually, don't. Because you did hit with a raise, because Clown 7's vulnerable, which meant you actually rolled a 12, minus 4 is 8, which is a hit with a raise. You can add an extra d6 to that damage.
So what range penalties?
Oh, look at that extra d6. It was a 12.
Look.
Oh, yeah, okay, he's dead.
20 points of damage.
I applied the wrong amount, but as it was a kill shot, it doesn't really matter. Theo, make a guts check as you're splattered with bits of melting, gooey shrapnel.
That's it. Blow it up in front of the yellow guy.
Well, I mean, I didn't know who all over you, do.
Oh, the others did.
You
What,
get
they, what,
slimed out.
all over the other guy. I didn't see any goo on him. I wasn't looking though.
Oh,
Well, you can figure out what that is. It doesn't make
That
you
one that
fall
does
off
seem
or
to come up quite a lot. That everyone's got a white streak in their hair.
That,
yeah,
that's an
I've
example.
got a right streak in my hair. Can't see it because I've got no hair, but if I had hair, there'd be a right streak.
It does give you a menu of choices, plus you can think of your own. You don't have to go for the first one on the list.
Well,
Oh no, I'm bored. I went for the
I mean,
right
the
streak
mark of
there,
fear.
brilliant.
It's like the mark of fear. Well, you've got the mark
I-
of fear. How many marks of fear have you got? I've got a funny eyebrow. I've got a twitch. I've got a twitch on both eyes now. I've got a twitch on my nose. I've got a twitch on my chin.
I took vitiligo. That was fun.
Theo's harrowed. I mean, he could. His mark of fear could now just be that a chunk of his side has been blown out by some bastard that shot a shotgun in his general direction.
Ah. Yeah, the shotgun went through the clown and blew a hole in you. That'll do. I like it.
Right.
The player gets
okay.
to choose.
Yes.
Yes, the player does get to choose. So, Duke.
So yeah, streaming chat works.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, in Discord.
Yeah, it doesn't on my channel.
Have you got Restream set up properly on your?
But that's not the issue. It's the fact that I've locked down the channel so much that it doesn't work. It'll work on any channel. It works on my test Discord channel that isn't locked down, but it doesn't do anything on this. It won't work on this one.
So do you want to do an action?
No, I'm just going to return. There's
Okay.
not much I can do down here.
Theo. You're covered in some burny, icky green goo. And
Bernie Icky Green
Clownate
Goo.
is approaching you.
Bernie Green.
You guys are have ruined my favorite shirt, and it really just ticks me off.
Take it out on this guy. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. Okay.
Before we end the turn, how far away are these guys?
They're
at long range for a shotgun.
Yeah, most of the problem's height.
Yeah, but how what's long range for the shotgun?
Shotgun.
48.
Look at long range. Yeah.
48 inches.
48 inches, right.
A few
Okay,
hundred feet. up.
FK getting a drink.
Okay.
Okay, I will come off hold. Because we are at the bottom of the round, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm trying to find where you are. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, this is going to be quite kind of.
There you go.
Still going to have to run though.
Well, me.
Could I run to the right and still get a shot off at the thingy?
Yeah, in fact, you're more likely to be able to get a shot off to the right. Well, it depends which one you're shooting at. But yes, you just need to get out the building so you can see. The coaster loops around from here. So it's all effectively to the north of the building.
I've run with a bow though. This is
Miraculously effective.
highly unlikely, I would have said.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's long range. That is.
So you'll be at -4, so that'll be a 2.
Mm-hmm.
But there we go.
Okay. So the coaster hits the loop, and I require agility rolls at -4 to stay in the coaster. You're all right when you're going up and coming down. It's when it hits the top and the centrifugal force drops off, and that's the point you're at risk of falling out. The clown also needs this test, but
Jam time.
I best spend a penny on that.
probably wise. Good use of a Benny.
Shame about the woman.
I was hoping I'm holding her in as well.
You are holding her in. Plus, of course, she is clinging on for dear life, so she's also trying to hold herself in. She definitely does not want to leave this coaster at the moment. She hasn't stopped screaming since it started moving. There it is.
I think he might be okay.
Yeah, I'm reckoning he held on all right. Okay, we're on a new round. So, Juana, you're saying again.
Oh no, I already passed my spirit check, so
That's,
I'm going
yeah.
to start moving back. Where's the stairway to
The
get up to see
the
if they
stair-
need any help?
You're right next to it. Yeah.
Then I'm going to start up the stairs.
Okay. At a walk or at a run?
I'm just gonna.
Oh, you mean into the building? Sorry.
Well, up the stairs. Well, which way is the stairs? I just want to start up the stairs, and
Do
I'll.
you mean to where Theo is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually that way. But that's fine. I can know you're climbing up.
Okay. Well,
It's just gonna take a while.
and it isn't letting me forward the tracker.
That's weird. It's not letting me do it either.
Hmm.
There we go. That was strange. Try now. Lovely. Okay, coming out of that loop, Clown 6 is going to try and have a go at you. It hits. But for no damage at all. Clown 8. Oops, there we are. Mrs. Theo. Jacob.
Right, so I'm through the loop, yes?
Yes, you're through loop 1.
Right, I've only got one Benny left, so I don't think I'm going to maintain conviction after this turn, because, Burke. How many more loops can I see ahead?
2.
Oh, bollocks. Right.
Yeah, I remember there were 3 loops. That's what she
Yeah.
said at the
Well,
start.
I'm probably going to die before the end of the third one, but trying to get rid of this clown, I will hope that my shotgun doesn't fall apart when I turn around and shoot it.
Okie dokie then. Give it a go.
Fortunately, I'm at point blank range.
That will help. Think you got it. Yeah, close.
Of course, I didn't actually target it, which is a shame, but that'll be a
I can
hit.
drag it on.
That's a hit with a raise.
Theoretically, can drag it on. Flip your neck. 29. Which number is it? 6. There you go. That goes flying off the coaster, bashing against every car behind, then against the track, and then against the scenery decorations, and gets spread over a fairly wide area in the process.
Well, decorated then. Lovely.
Yes. Ernest?
You're a decorator.
Absolutely.
What range is this at?
Long range.
-4.
Yeah.
Yeah. That hit?
Did you target it?
This is hit.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Right, well, I tried to kill it.
Mm-hmm. Duke.
They're well out of range from my bow. Leave it at that, I think.
Oof, look at that.
Not for Kai's bow.
Hmm. That is
I
pretty
managed to
good.
I managed to hit it in the
This is
hand, and
outrage.
I pin its hand to the side of the track as the train chugs along.
Well, it's going to be a long time before anything happens. But I think that we can count that as a dead clown. Which now means
It's going to get a bit stretched and snap.
the only problem
Delta.
you've got now is Jacob and the girl surviving the remains of the coaster ride. Most of it's fine. It's just the last two inversions that are perhaps.
Do we have time before we get to them to try and get in underneath the restraining bar?
You have time to attempt that, yes.
Then I would like to try and attempt that so that we can be underneath it and held in.
Okay then. Please make an agility roll.
Is it agility or strength?
Athletics.
The athletics, I would think, isn't it?
Athletics. I keep
Athletic-
saying agility when I mean
Oh,
athletics. It's a
right.
problem
And this
in my
this is
mind.
still at -4, is it?
Yes, I'm afraid everything's at -4.
Right.
It's very hard to do anything on a roller coaster.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's not happening then.
Throwing up is easy on a road.
Yeah.
Yeah, but trying to make sure it doesn't go all over you, that's hard.
Yeah, but making it go all over everyone behind you is really easy.
Yeah, that's no challenge.
That's like +4 to do that. Yak!
Oh, absolutely.
I'll say, lady, lock elbows round bar. Hold on tight.
Okay. You will hit the next loop then. So rolls to stay, well, roll for you to stay in, please, same as before.
Do they get any kind of bonus since they were braced and ready for it this time?
Yeah, you can have an extra 2 on that, so
That didn't
That-
work, did it?
That's a
That
net
would be-
0. Yay!
yeah, that would be a net 0.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'd best Benny that then. We shall die then.
Not necessarily the case. Okay.
try this one. Maybe this will work. Let's have a look.
Hmm?
No. Oh, did the hero look? I can't work out to do it. Damn it. Oh well.
Actually, just before we reach the loop, it shuts down.
That's more like it.
Oh,
Well
fuck, Nick, I
done.
forgot we had cards.
I was hoping you were actually going to remember that. Okay. The mechanical function. Oh my god, I can't speak.
Langston Magnuson. Magnuson.
Okay. It's not going to stop, but what is going to happen is the the rail that you were trying to get in behind suddenly gives a little way, and you slide in behind it before it slams down on you. It is going to wind you both thoroughly because it's clamped down hard on you, but it is going to stop you from being able to fall out.
Hooray!
It's also going to mean that when you get to the station at the other end, getting out is going to be a nightmare. But that's probably the better option altogether.
Yes.
So they come into the station and the automatic brakes kick in, and
Excuse me.
you are relieved to say you've arrived in one piece.
You know, when I was here in '04, there was a kid that was on this ride. Luckily, I wasn't on the ride with him, but there was a kid that was on this ride. He screamed almost as much as you did.
I did not scream at all.
Oh, I'm looking at the lady when I say that.
Ah,
Presumably Theo and Juana are going to walk down.
I think he must have done to have said that.
That's true.
I will try and push the bar back so that we can get out now that we're here.
You snap the bar.
Glad it did
Oh,
not
looks
do
easy.
that when we were going. Glad it did not do that when we were going round. You are welcome, by the way.
Tom. She falls into the other guy's arms and starts crying.
Does anybody have pair of clean trousers? In all honesty, pair of less dirty trousers would be fine. Anyone? No? Mm.
I look at you and I kind of look at myself with all this goo that's spattered all over me and look back up at you like, really? You're going to ask that?
I was not asking you, Theo. I thought maybe these people that stay down here where it was safe might have some.
You may notice little splats of multicolored goo all over
Well, yeah,
the
I'm
place.
assuming that's from when it rained down when I fired a shotgun above them.
Covers an act. In the meantime, while this is all going on, Duke recovers one of the 3 arrows he fired.
Hey. So,
Right. 2 down, 1 to go.
interesting way of putting it.
Okay, so the plan was to go back across the lake, wasn't it? And then into
Yeah.
the enchanted wood.
Across that way and into the woods to Baba Yaga's house.
Okay.
Look out for teddy bears.
Why would we be looking out for teddy bears? Teddy bears small and cuddly. Big brown bears. That is what we should look out for. Big
No,
brown bears.
teddy
not
bears having
cuddly.
a picnic in this enchanted wood in this place would be probably a very bad thing.
Why would the teddy bears have picnic?
Because for some reason I heard the tune on the air.
So, you start your way into the wood. The two of them are clinging onto each other and staying behind you and giving nervous glances over their shoulders every now and then. The clowns seem to be conspicuous by their absence for the time being, which is probably a relief. I mean, it might just be that you've taken care of them all, who knows. This wood.
Why do I get the impression the amphitheaters where the big showdown's taking place?
Well,
Big
if
and
we'd go-
target shaped? I don't know.
If we'd gone that way first, we may have been able to solve the whole problem.
Well, indeed. Anyway, we've still got to go through
Yeah,
the
but
woods.
we wouldn't have rescued anybody.
This is true.
So you
You like the woods. You said the trees are good. You go first. And you just shout back to us if you see anything bad. Just little joke. I'm sorry.
This resembles a deep, dark forest, a labyrinth of false dirt trails crisscrossing the woodland. You can. This used to be themed children's fairy tales. And you see the occasional sign of that. As you approach a clearing, you spot something in the middle of it.
I was about to say, there's something there, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Is that memory, or can you see it on the
You
map?
can see it on the map.
I failed to delete it very well then.
There's
It wasn't that
very-
it mattered. It was a letter A or a letter B.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
No,
there's,
it's
a very,
just
there's a very faint thing. sort of-
outline. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
just
it's where
there.
I tried to edit it out. I clearly didn't do it well enough. But yes,
It's only
that's
because they decided to zoom way in and get.
Oh yeah,
nose
yeah.
deep. You
No, no,
did
no, no,
just
no, no,
fine.
no. For the record, zoomed out, I could see something. Then I zoomed in and saw a very faint outline.
okay.
You can't
Weirdly,
see it.
I can't see it, and I no, I see it now. Yeah, I see it.
Kev must have a massive screen with amazing resolution.
35
That sounds like a
inch
euphemism.
ultra wide screen.
There you go.
I don't see it.
Anyway, you see something on the floor in a clearing.
Well, did Kai go first when Jakob suggested?
I've got the most bennies, so I better head up there first.
You're feeling the most lucky, are you? Okay.
I'm feeling that if anyone should basically die horribly, it's probably me.
You
So I'm probably going first because three's good.
That didn't work.
you see a wicker picnic basket in the middle of a small meadow.
Oh
The
crap!
basket is open. It
I
contains
was joking about. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, it's got bread rolls and cookies spilt on the ground around it, although none of them are very nice anymore. They're all stale and mouldy.
Right.
I only said picnics because you started some. You hummed it earlier, Mr. GM, Miss GM. I didn't expect to see one. Okay, delicately approach the picnic basket.
And just so that you don't trip over that again, it's Mux MX. That was hilarious, though. As you're examining the picnic basket, which I can't stop saying like that now.
That's bloody Yogi Bear for you.
It is. It really is. A piece of cloth blows in on the breeze and wrapped itself around the side of your head.
Oh, good.
It's not like doing anything other than it's just like blown in a gust and happens to hit you in the face. You're perfectly
It's
fine
got
to.
me. It's got me.
I do not scream like a little girl.
This is good.
I shall peel it off my face and examine it.
It's a child-sized cloak complete with a hood in red.
I was about to say it's
Shredded
in
and
red,
torn.
isn't it? As soon as you said the
Yes.
cloak. Oh, shredded and torn. What, like the big bad wolf finally caught Little Miss Riding Hood?
It could be, yeah.
Does anyone remember if the Hell on Earth has werewolves?
Well, the Weird West did. The Weird West had a trilogy of adventures that were a crossover with Werewolf the Wild West.
There's also blood
Nice.
wolves, cross
Mm.
between vampires and werewolves.
Yep.
Gosh. Yeah. I'm just going to turn around and show this to everyone else and go, what big eyes you have.
It is a definite red flag. We should not be in here.
Indeed. But we've got to explore the place, haven't we? Because I've just noticed there's another entrance over there. We're still missing one person.
Da.
So you continue on through the woods, looking to try and find the person you're here for.
So my money is we should be heading for the amphitheatre, but we have to explore the whole area, don't we?
Why don't we shout out, "Hello, are you there?" Or maybe that would be a bad thing to do.
Well, it may not be a bad thing to do, but I'm not sure it would be a good thing to do.
It'd be a terrible thing.
This is difficult.
Juana, you notice a building through the trees.
gonna be a gingerbread house, isn't it? Just remember the other one with children, isn't it?
Oh, the
Look
witch.
for the trail of breadcrumbs. It's your Baba Yaga, isn't it, Jacob?
The witch noticed a house in the woods. Hmm.
She
I
followed
wasn't
the
going to
trail
point
of...
that out. No.
Did she follow a trail of breadcrumbs to find it?
No, it's one of her mates. It's a pen pal.
I suspect it's going to be a fiberglass house of candy, isn't it? Gingerbread house, I mean. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Well, you'll have to get closer to see what it is.
Well,
If
of
you're
course we're
choosing
going to
to.
get closer.
Oh,
We
I'll
shall
creep up.
approach,
I'll
yeah.
creep up. We can do
Oh,
woods. I'll creep up.
Oh, it could be grandmother's house, I suppose,
It could be,
actually,
couldn't
thinking
it?
about
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
'Cause we did find a Red Riding Hood.
All we need now is woodcutter.
Ooh, I got error
Oh,
messages.
no,
This
no.
doesn't
We
load
don't
well.
need a woodcutter.
Yeah, I'll sneak up in the house.
Oh,
Maybe we should look for the axe, though.
Mm.
I have a slight technical issue. The image that I need to share with you doesn't have the requisite bits in order to share it.
Well, that makes life difficult.
It does.
Is it still an asset rather than an image?
I don't know because I can't.
Click on assets, find it in the assets list. I double click on it. It'll open up in a window and then click create image. If the image already exists, it will still open the image and just say the image exists. If the image doesn't exist in the campaign, it will create an image and then you should be able to share it.
And before all that, press the little run button at the bottom of the asset window to refresh it.
Oh, yes. Good point. It's not as bad as the time where I ran the campaign, didn't I? And all the monsters weren't in it. Remember that? And I rapidly
Ah.
recompiled it in mid-game.
It says it already exists.
Okay, so now you should be able to right-click and share it, hopefully.
I can now. Well, it didn't. I've just have a paddy on me.
Yeah,
What's
it's
even
okay.
worse?
It's done us off.
What's even worse is the one that I opened originally is now stuck in the middle of my screen and won't move.
Oh, you hadn't turned it accidentally into being your wallpaper, have you?
No, it's still a small box with a it's still got the maximize arrow,
Oh.
the cross, but it's just stuck there like a dead graphic in the middle of the screen that is over the top of every other box.
Ooh.
Okay, based on the map that when it finally loaded up, it's Grandma's house rather than a gingerbread house.
And the map I've got isn't loading anything.
It took quite a long time for it to stop being a white square.
Yeah, it,
And
little
that
while
was from
than loaded.
Stockport. That was from Stockport to England. Going across the pond might take a little longer. Stockport to London, I
Stockport to
meant.
England. It's
I
like,
meant
like
London.
Stockport's not in England.
I meant London. I know I was thinking the next sentence about the pond. You see.
Yeah, you got to remember, dear, for people from the southeast, anything outside of London is a foreign country.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we can't
Yeah.
understand you lot, you northerners.
Excuse me, I am not a northerner.
Oh, you've
Well,
gone
anyone,
on the
anything outside London's a northerner, isn't it?
Oh my God!
Definitely not. Blimey, Plymouth is full of northerners, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, you're one of them southerners, right? Okay, even worse.
Is he one of those crotchety Cornish folk? Is he?
Yes, I'm
I'm
one
from
of those
Yeovil.
British Cornishmen.
I've never met it. Okay. I can almost understand. There are cases where you can argue that Scotland could be its own independent country, but I'm not sure Cornwall could be financially viable as an independent country.
It
Sorry,
is
Cornwall.
independent. It's a duchy. It isn't part of
Yeah.
the United Kingdom.
Financially
know.
viable, no, but yeah, if you die intestate in Cornwall, your stuff doesn't go to the crown.
It not be rules, it be sort of guidelines.
Your stuff doesn't go to the crown; it goes to the Duke of Cornwall.
Yeah.
Okay, the Duke of Cornwall also happens to be the Prince of Wales and the heir apparent, but
Basically, it got forgot.
yeah,
But Cornish people are incredibly proud of the fact that they are a duchy, and you don't want to upset them about that.
yeah. Cornwall
Yay.
sticks out to the left and is the Pathty Duchy on the left-hand side.
Haha, you just love
And
that.
it
don't
used to
you?
be called South Wales in Dark Ages, apparently.
No, it didn't. It used to be called West Wales.
West
Oh,
Wales, that was it. Sorry.
It's
that was
driving
it.
me bloody potty. I've lost the middle sixth of my screen.
You could always close it and start up again.
Yeah, I need to close Fantasy Grounds. This is ridiculous. I can't function without the
I
middle
still think the
sixth
best
of my
thing.
screen.
Still think the best thing they forgot was the Duke of Argyll off the list of people who can't raise their own army.
Ism.
Because that'd be
Random.
great. I mean, you imagine start a fight in a pub. But whose army? Well, actually, fully if they're outside in the car park.
Hmm?
Really? There's a new update since we started?
Apparently.
Don't do
Don't
that.
update now.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. I'm just
I'm
commenting.
intrigued to know if that means. I'm intrigued to know if that. I doubt it because it's probably too late. But I'd be very impressed if that update means that the Advanced Players Guide has all the magic items in it that were embarrassingly missing.
That's wishful thinking, that.
I have to be honest. The only reason I noticed they were missing is because I basically got to a character and went, "Hang on, why can't I find this? Why can't I find the magic items from the Advanced Players Guide in the items list?" And went and had to look, and it's like, oh,
Because they're not there.
they're not there. No one noticed, which is worrying. Which made me realise, actual fact, Fantasy Grounds makes cursed items basically impossible to use. In
Yeah.
Savage Worlds, anyway.
Okay,
Because
it's
there
up.
is-
You can try and get in.
You need basically to support cursed items. What you actually need is a hidden area on items that only the GM can see. So you can then put the fake description for the magic item in, and then in
Yeah.
the GM only section put the cursed description in. Someone will have to write an extension to the rule set.
Well, I was running a game of Deadlands actually the other day, and
Hey, you can do cursed items in Savage Worlds. No bother at
Somebody-
all.
somebody
I
was.
put an cursed
mind.
item in the list, and when you identify it, I don't un-ID it. What do you immediately think? Because
We get
No, that's
suspicious.
not what you do. You put the what
You
put
the
the-
players think it is.
I know that's
in
what
the
you have
list.
to do. That's what you have to do. But the problem is
Right,
then
and
is
then
you can't
put a
put anyone.
modifier on the CT that's hidden.
Yeah, but the point is you can't. What I'm trying to say is there's no way to remind you at a later date that that's the GM that's a cursed item. Do you know what I mean? Because they put it in their character sheet and don't use it for 6 adventures, and then they break it out, and there's no way for you to mark it as a cursed item that the players can't see. Is what I'm trying to say.
I was running Deadlands for a different group the other day, and there was a character, an NPC, that partway through the adventure they were in got taken over by an infiltrator cyborg, which completely changed their stats. So I ended up creating 2 character sheets for them, one with the original stats and one with the altered stats. But I had to give it the same name. But of course, I gave it exactly the same name. I wouldn't know which one it was, so I just had to put a full stop after one of them and not after the other. And hope the players didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, so I did it with a cursed
Yeah.
item. I had enough effect to the CT, and I swear to God, it was 3 games before somebody noticed why is the dice always got a modifier at -2. No, I
Yeah.
should never do
No,
it.
I'm just saying. If I could code it, I could see all the ways I do it, but I can't code it, so I can't. Right,
Okay,
let's
there we are.
stride purposefully towards Grandma's house.
Mother's house. Well, you can
Ladies
stride
and-
purposely. I will walk cautiously. And carry, well, I will carry big stick.
It's okay. Whatever pops out, I'll just play turncoat on it and really annoy the GM.
Can you make a notice roll when you get that far, Duke and Juana?
I think the answer is no, I can't.
It's based on hearing for anybody who that relevant to. Wow, You might not be able to, but her hearing's amazing. You can hear whimpering from inside the hut.
And I slip up behind Duke and I tell him I hear somebody inside. It sounds like somebody's crying or whimpering or whining.
Does it sound adult or child? Because we're looking for. I was going to say we're looking for an adult from memory, wasn't it? We got the child, and then it was 3 adults we were looking for.
Hey, you
Sorry.
guys have nearly been whimpering in this place.
Look out, be very careful. Hut might stand up. It will have chicken legs. It will have. It's Baba Yaga's.
Oh, but you must be hungry, man. Just have some food.
I shall move incredibly quietly to the back of the property. I said that before I rolled because I didn't know how quiet I really would be, but obviously I was determined to be incredibly quiet.
Of course.
Then the
We
role
have
play
7
completely
bennies.
failing.
Likely you'd have been able to make it happen.
Oh no, I was waiting for the crit fail where I was basically as I take a step and snap a twig. I take another step and walk through the
Stand
line
on a
of
rake.
tin cans on a string. Then third step take on another rake. Oh, there is.
There
Is
is
there
that-
a window or
that's a-
something I can peer
There's
through?
a door where my pointer's pointing.
Yeah. Any cracks or anything I can peer through?
Oh, there's lots of cracks. This is an old tumbled down ramshackle place, so you can see through, but the inside's very dark, which makes it very hard to see clearly anything other than shadows.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Shadows is good enough. I just needed to see. Can I see a moving shadow? As in, like someone who could be hiding, sort of crouched down and sobbing, or pretending to be crouched down and sobbing, I should say.
Notice roll, please.
This time I will open it for my cunning plan to work. I won't need to.
You think there's a small amount of movement from the floor, but it's really hard to see through this from here.
I'm going to try reading the mind of the what I think I'm looking at and determine if it's hostile or not. I can't remember how it actually works, so I'll have to look that up in a second.
Don't worry about it. I'll give you.
You know, it's emotions and surface thoughts.
Yes. I'm just wondering. I'm just thinking: is it some evil monster that's sitting there pretending to be, or is it really someone scared? It's all I'm trying to read from there. Okie dokie. I'll wave the others forwards. And then move towards the door.
Okie dokie.
And open the door and get hit in the face by the big bad wolf.
And there's 3
I'm still
pigs
going
in
on the
there.
theory. I'm
Is
still going
Kai-
on the theory it's grandmother's house, you see.
Are Kai and Theo actually staying back there, or have you just not moved yet?
No, I was kind of waiting for something to happen.
Do we know the names of the people we were looking for? That bloke that we were told, weren't we?
Yes.
By the one.
I just need-
Who's missing?
Hang on,
We've
I
got
need to go
Tom.
back. You've got Tom and Diane. I'm trying to remember who the other one is, but I'd just scan
Frank?
back through and find it.
Harry? Fred?
Jerry?
Red? Possible, actually. That rings a vague bell.
Well, until we know the real name, I go, Fred, is that you in there? Consent to find you. Obviously substituting Fred with the correct name.
Oh, all I had to do was look over to the next paragraph where it says Fred is. Yes, that's Fred. Oh, sorry. Yes, it's Fred. Well remembered.
Oh well, I seem to recall them fairly normal names.
Yeah, they are.
I thought it was Frank, so I was only Fred was the second guess.
It's Fred, Tom, and Diane. So well done, guys, for remembering those. In fact, you know what? Yeah. Have clever sod bennies. Okay. Who's there? Who's there? Tom and Diana are with us. We're
trying to get you out of here. I can't remember the names of who sent us here from the place they came from, but mention where we originally started from.
I'm tied up. Help me.
Is anyone else in there with you, as far as you know? He says, opening the door and stepping inside.
He is tied to stakes which have been hammered into the floor. So he's been completely unable to get himself out of that position.
Okay,
And
I shall use my Bowie knife to cut him free.
Okay.
Probably approaching him where he can't see the knife so he doesn't panic again.
Once he's loose,
Having-
Tom, Diane, and Fred are all hugging each other and grateful. I tried to hide in the woods after I got loose. Those circus midget-looking things got a hold of me and tied me up. I am so happy to see you guys. Something big's been sniffing around outside this hut since nightfall.
Circus midgets.
Circus midgets.
He means the clowns.
I know.
But he
He called
said
them
he's
circus midget-looking things.
Yeah, he
Some
said
of them were
midgets.
small.
Oh,
Some of
okay.
the ones they were all different shapes and sizes. Maybe he just
Oh,
got
okay.
caught by little ones.
Right. Well, it's time. We've got everyone, so we don't need to go to the amphitheater. We can just get out of this wood,
You
can't
hear a
we? And
howl.
get everyone. Of course we do. Of course we do.
So I'm going to put this into combat rounds, and you can decide what you're doing. But I just need to add something to it.
Bramwell's coming.
There we go.
What big eyes she's got.
Oh yeah, and by the way, you were talking the other day about the generated images. The clown picture that I saw before on the things was a generated image, as is this one.
Cool.
Oh. Duke, you're first up.
Well, I might go on a hold because I'm inside the house, but I can't go on hold yet because
Oh, I'm so
We've
sorry.
not started the round.
I've not clicked the doobry. There you go.
I shall go on hold because I'm still sort of inside the house and I heard the howl, but I don't know what's going. So I'm going to wait and see who gets eaten first and try and save them.
Can we see yet what's causing the howling, where it's coming from?
You can't see it yet.
Oh, I've just seen it appear in the combat tracker. Woohoo!
Then I'm gonna go on hold until it shows itself.
Okie dokie. No problem. Oh. Huh? It shouldn't be.
Uh-oh. Bad Wolf's going to kill us.
That's weird. Sorry.
Okay, Daddy. Cheers,
I
man.
just had something, a fault with the stat
Mm.
pointed out.
Going to end soon.
What?
No, yeah, I wanted to see what the wolf looked like, and I suddenly thought I realised I could drag the. I thought I'd try it because as a player you can't do it. So I dragged the big bad wolf token off there and dropped him on the Magic Island map, and then I just zoomed in to get a really good look at him.
I'll tell you what. I'll put him on the map for you. There you
He
go.
appears to have a gun barrel in his mouth.
I think that's just his tongue.
I think so too. Isn't that cool? It's really cool.
That's
Yeah.
AI generated.
I never get anything that cool when I try and play with AI generation. Oh
It
crap!
takes-
He's
Alright,
close.
Okay, I need to request an interrupt here.
What? Hang on a moment. He's not there. I don't know how he got there. That's not where I put him.
Just messing with people.
Oh, it's you, is it? You bugger. Right, don't worry,
I did the
Juana.
same
He
thing Kevin
isn't
does, and I
suddenly
dropped that. I thought, shit.
Okay, so yeah, he is coming on, and you hear little pigs, let me in. A huff and a puff, and I'll tear your hearts out.
I was
So,
wrong about which big bad wolf it was, wasn't I?
so you guys are gonna need terror checks. He causes a negative modifier.
How much?
I'm just trying to bring that up right now.
I'm already at -4, so I'm trying to
Minus
decide.
2.
An
Oh,
extra minus
jeez.
2. Great.
Okay, so I rolled -4.
I rolled -2. Theo
I
rolled
don't think
-3.
I don't think I'm going to bother trying to do anything about that. However, that does mean there's a good chance of heart attack here.
You
I'm
roll
shaking.
fear or spirit?
Fear
Here.
at -2. An extra -2.
I mean, that's you're rolling at
Yeah,
-6,
I'm not
isn't
doing
it?
well here. Try that one more time, but I doubt I'll get
Oh,
anywhere.
hang on.
They get a D6 at -6. It's not worth it.
Yeah, and then if you fail, you roll on when you roll on the fear table. It's at +2.
Yeah.
See, because I'm hard of hearing. So, did someone say something? Someone talking to us. Juana, did somebody say something? What did they say? What did they say?
And I scream. And do I run again, or what do I have to do here?
You have to roll on the fear table with a +2 modifier.
Indeed, you do.
Just don't roll a 20.
Yeah, I think we're all rolling the fear table, but
Looks like it.
uh,
Oh, so Juana has to drag the hesitant hindrance on themselves.
That's
So-
bad, isn't it?
so
Can't have the
rolling
card
fear
on-
fear table
Plus
+2.
Oh! Oh! I thought that was close.
Oh, I thought it was going
Hi.
to be a 20 there.
No, Kai's running. Ernest is probably now scared of fairy tales.
Theo's panicked. And
Uh,
I and Theo panicked.
Ernest is scared of wooden shacks.
Baba Yaga. So that it's all Yakum
Yeah, it's
talking
all
about Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I think it might be. He's going to have nightmares
All
about
those
Scrooge
bloody
keep
turkey
chasing
legs.
him.
Yeah.
So,
Major phobia. That's -2 whenever in the vicinity of wooden shack. That's unfortunate.
it doesn't affect this combat. It will develop because of this combat.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
anybody who's running will have to either take the path to the south or the path to the east, because
And
it's
they-
coming in from the...
And they do one run straight away and then have to recover afterwards, don't they?
Yes.
Yes.
And I
If-
put the hesitant hindrance on me. So.
Yeah, so you'll
Okay.
draw 2 cards and act on the lowest for this combat.
If in running away you leave the map, then you are considered having run out of this combat and you'll rejoin others later.
Okay.
So, Ernest, you are next.
Can I see this big bad wolf?
That's
It's
not the
other
big bad
side
wolf
of
in
the
the-
building.
Is that the big red wolf there in the top right corner then?
Yes.
Okay, right.
And he's inside the building, is he? Or outside?
No, he's the other side of the building from you. There's no line of sight on this map.
I didn't think it was worth putting it on, especially with my computer hating running up hard stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
crap.
over there, but there's a building between
Can't
you.
see it. Yeah.
I'm going to say now that there is no way I have time to finish this combat because I have to work tonight. We can choose to end it for tonight at the end of this round if you like.
That makes sense.
That makes
And
sense.
then
Yeah, because my grandson and his wife were on their way over too. So.
And then next week we could finish. It's all been lots of fun, I have to say.
Finish
Oh, right.
him.
I am glad you're enjoying it.
Well, for starters, everybody that's on hold and scared, I'd come off hold and just move if you have to move.
Yeah.
I was about to, yeah.
Because that's all you're
Well,
going to do.
'Cause
Yeah.
one has got to run anyway, even though she's on hold. No, she's not. She's hesitant not to.
Yeah, she did the running last time. She's probably knackered from that. Theo has to run.
Yes.
Wow.
Should have gone for this telekinetic squeeze, but I thought I'd just
Stun him instead. So that's a
Stun
bigger
him
roll at
instead.
-2 because you got the raise.
I did.
I just need to look at that power.
I just need to check a couple of things. It's in range. It's just 2 power points. So that's 2 power points off.
Okay.
Then I'll spend a penny.
Alrighty.
Definitely should have done the telekinetic squeeze on that one.
Did you say vigor roll?
Vigor roll
-2,
-2.
yeah.
So I got the raise. Oh, he's stunned.
I'm gonna Benny that. There we go. That's better.
There's a 3 in it in mine.
Oh yeah, it's not better then.
He's still
which-
stunned.
In which case, all right, I'll let him be stunned.
Well, actually, I was going to play. I hate that card, but I thought I might do this one instead on the Big Bad Wolf by stunning him. Anyway, I'm only joking. I wouldn't allow that card to work on the Big Bad anyway. So.
No.
And Parlay, I hate Parlay. It's a card I always. I actually edit the decks these days and take that card out.
Ah.
You can't have your players talking things out with people instead of.
No, I'm joking.
I actually would let turncoat work,
Well, I know things that you guys
but
don't know.
only for a round. I'd pick up a stick and go fetch.
The next week, you're going to reset Benny's, and where are you going to start with no things, or are you going to?
Benny's will reset and theoretically be getting new adventure cards. Next.
Well, maybe, but you know, like you do in combat, you don't reset. Remember?
I will reset.
But if I use his adventure card now, I might as well use it now, innit?
Right, which is why I just used Ace to pass my spirit check.
Fair
So
enough.
Duke should play his adventure card.
I just played mine, act as if it's a Joker. That mean I get +2?
Yes.
It does.
I'm going to shoot him with my shotgun, and hopefully it kills him. Or hurts him.
I gave Duke a card.
And he's not a werewolf.
Werewolf.
For the record, the werewolf, the Big Bad Wolf is still stunned. For the record.
He's on the ground.
You and your stunning everything I try and shoot.
Yeah, but that's because to give us time to get into position. That was the point of stunning. If I used the telekinetic squeeze, what would it have been? It would have been because I got the raise and he rolled a 2.
2d10 damage.
So is anyone going to get into? Is anyone going to melee this thing?
Isn't it?
Yeah. So if I'd actually done the telekinetic squeeze, it'd taken 18 points of damage. It might not be anything to shoot. But anyway, I didn't do that, so don't worry about it.
I don't know why you
But
didn't do that.
Big Bad Wolf rolled a 3 on his re-soak.
So is anyone going to? Is anyone a melee character?
Yeah, me.
Right. So who's that? Theo.
Jakob, I am pugilist.
Jakob. Here you go, Jakob. I'll give you an adventure card.
I cannot play adventure card. I've already played the adventure card to not die on roller coaster.
Well, I can't use it. I've already used mine.
Well, you can shoot him anyway. You'll probably miss. It is something you do a lot.
So has Kev not played an adventure card?
No.
I played Tonecoat.
Yeah.
I was going
No,
to say
that doesn't count as a
because
play.
if you'd have played the one I gave you, you could have got
You just
+2.
showed us turncoat.
A
He
hit.
hit him anyway. Medium range
Okay.
will be 2d6 damage.
Is it +2 damage as well?
Yes. It'll be 2d6 plus 2 damage.
The +2 should be factored in because it's stunned automatic. But
No, because he doesn't actually have the Joker. He's just faking a Joker.
Oh, the Joker. Yes, sorry, I misunderstood. Yes.
That's not happening.
That's not.
You very nearly did.
But he's stunned,
Yeah.
isn't he? So that's why I stunned him. It makes it harder for him to soak damage.
I'm sorry, but I'm not having him going out in round 1. No way. Not when I'm sat on like 8 bennies.
Well, in that case, what you one of
You won't be sat on 8 bennies when it
You
resets.
make him a wild card, or you make it, or you go and you make him very resilient, and possibly even make him unstoppable.
I won't make him any worse than he already is. He's got quite a lot of scary stuff as it is.
But
these
he's
days,
not
I
immune
tend-
to shotguns, which is what I was really testing. Okay, good.
Yeah, you didn't need silver bullets. I have to be honest. These days, a lot of the time when I'm making not the big bad, but sort of the medium bads, they're definitely always resilient or very resilient, just because of lucky dice rolls.
I will come around the corner and look over at him and the big bad wolf is baby puppy.
It's huge. it's.
I've got a question. Sorry, I've got a sorry to interrupt. I've got a
Oh.
question to ask everyone.
Yeah.
Seize the day. The character acts as if his action card is a Joker this round.
You don't get the bennies.
That means it applies to Unstoppable, doesn't it?
Yes, it would.
Would.
It doesn't get you bennies because you didn't draw a Joker, but if you're acting as if you had a Joker, that would overcome Unstoppable.
It would overcome Unstoppable. Yeah.
This
It
wolf
would
is
also
9 foot tall.
Yeah, it
Quite
would also
large, then.
trigger. It would also trigger edges that act on a Joker as well.
I was going to say in the new setting that's coming out, you can actually there's an ability where a player can switch off Unstoppable.
Theo? The last round, sorry, the next action for tonight?
Theo's going to step around the corner here and shoot him.
Okie dokie.
Pathfinder has got that in the Advanced Player's Guide. There's Legendary
Is
Edge
it?
Mythic Slayer.
Is it?
Yeah,
If you've got that, things aren't unstoppable to you.
I think Ghost Mounters, it's Rage Masters or something, like you get so angry that you pummel the enemy.
Thought you were running away. Did you recover from that?
I played the ace card.
Ah, of course you did. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you shake it. Okay then. So,
all fun and games.
all fun and games indeed. And
Yes.
that is it for this evening. I will see you all next week for the conclusion of this one shot.
Indeed.
Free shot.
Well, it's a one adventure.
A one
I didn't
shot
say it was
doesn't
one
mean
night.
one shot isn't necessarily one session.
Yeah.
A convention one shot is a 4-hour game, isn't it, as it were? But a one shot doesn't have to be a one night.
That's the difference between one shot and con shot.
Yeah, exactly.
My mind's gone to dirty places. I'm not even going to come into the conversation.
Well, I enjoyed it. Thanks very much.
I'm glad you
I
enjoyed
look forward
it.
to
very
next
fun.
week.
And I'll
Thank
see
you very
some of you
much.
on Sunday.
Okay.
Indeed.
Adios, bye.
See you on with you
Right,
on
so?
Sunday.
Good night, all.
Night.
Okay, time to end the stream. Thank you for watching.